I remember the second World Cup, Garincha carried him. A guy with like a 5 centimeter taller leg than the other one. Like handicap.
That they go to work in the morning as electricians. They play football.
Man, it's a layup. See, man, it's a layup. It's a layup for the midfielders.
Laporta right now don't know if he's French or Spanish.
Yes, you're coming to yes. Are you there, bro?
Oh man.
Slander session begins. The slander session begins, and we're gonna cook. If you're a fan of Haaland, if you are Norwegian, and so forth, I beg you to please log off. This is not a stream for you. I repeat, if you're Norwegian, or if you're a fan of bricklaying and so forth, this is not the stream for you, because this is going to be a very intense exposure slandering session. So with that being said, and guys, welcome. This is the Saturday Hangout. This is where, see, things are a little bit more free. See, during the week, I'm trying to be a little bit much more professional and a lot more thingy. The Hangouts, we go old school. So Hangout, we shout, we talk over each other, and it's much more free-forming. And bro, there's going to be a lot of shout-outs again this down there, because bro, I'm going to talk. I am going to cook on this fraud. Like the vid, subscribe if you're new. Please hit those likes. Mods, I'm begging you, get me those likes. I see the streets, everyone up in that piece. Shout out to all of you guys in there, especially the members as well. Thank you for your support, being the memberships out there. I'll give you guys those love for everybody in the streets. And remember, if you want to, because trust me, I'm sure people want to share some stuff about your boy Haaland and your boy Darwin. So if there's anything you want to add, as long as you're not Daddy Oos or English Talents FC or any of those losers who try to make a disgusting name, send a super chat. We call them dubs up in the speech. Your super chats and your dubs help us to grow this channel to be the number one home of true football analysis. So, how's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing?
I'm doing amazing.
I'm getting ready.
Right.
I'm getting ready for this.
I have like 5
win
memes
lose.
ready already.
It's a good day today.
Oh no, bro! I've got some memes. Basically, like I've bookmarked some memes up on Twitter because it's been bad. So look, guys, let's.
You know it, Trish. I've been sending you some memes too. You checking them out in your Twitter DMs?
Did you say memes or nudes? Hope you.
Memes.
Okay,
memes.
good. Okay.
I was
all
about
right.
to say.
Trish, come on,
All right.
dude.
Okay, I know.
Come on, man.
I know. I'm just trying to check. Okay, hold on. Just trying to check. So guys,
been sending solace.
Ricardo, shut up. Thank you. So let's just get stuck in. I want us to first start. No, let's start good and then we'll grow. Let's first start with Uruguay. Let's start with Dar. Let's start with the win. Guys, do we owe him an apology?
Not
Yes.
Do we owe him an apology?
No.
Do we owe him? No.
yet. Guys,
The amount of abuse, bro, I swear, I think I got about 7 or 8 DMs of this guy's disaster pieces. That's preseason game against United. The amount of DMs I got, I was like, bro, this is bullying. This is bullying.
Cyber, can I speak on this? I want to speak on this.
Uche, can I go first?
No.
No, I should go first. I've
got to roll with Jamal then Mike. The Liverpool guys have go first. So Jamal, talk to me like, look, based on the abuse the guy received, I know it's only a preseason game, it's a friendly, but Jamal, I'm creating a narrative. Jamal, you know me, man. I'm a narrative merchant. I love a good story. I told you I'm a narrative merchant. Because Jamal, we're gonna get to a blonde guy who they're trying to compare to the Mbappe. We're gonna talk to a guy who they say is one of the best strikers of a generation. They've said this guy's gonna break Cristiano Ronaldo's Champions record. This is the kind of crap they've said about this freaking dude. And we know how much this guy has been insulted and abused, aka Darwin. He scored. He G'd up. And we're going to talk about what a guy did for about 3 or 4 years away. So, based off of everything, do we owe homeboy a apology, or should we wait until the season starts? Based on the disgusting abuse and the memes that were about this guy after a preseason game.
But H, before I answer the question, I'm just going to be a little petty. I'm just going to say Jurgen Klopp has won everything he could have won in England. Yeah, he won the Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and we were chewing that charity shield in there, in the little corner, something small. But yeah, man, you see, this Darwin thing, I wouldn't lie. I was kind of feeling sorry for this guy. The reason why is because I never seen a guy get so much abuse in preseason.
It was bad.
I mean,
I don't remember.
Bro,
he would have seen it because he's on social media.
no,
He would have seen it.
yeah, but he typed out some HH after the Manchester United game. If you check his Twitter, he
Yes.
typed in resilientity, and that in English I think can mean resilience. But
Yes.
bro, this guy was getting. I actually feel sorry for him, and I know that's stupid because at the end of the day, he's still a millionaire.
Yeah.
And I watch his missus as well. She's tier 2, so maybe upper tier 2. So yeah, so he's good. we not supposed to be sorry for him because he's a million. But bro, the guy was getting, and you know what I have to say, H. I get it. Yes, technically not the best, not the greatest, but H. The guy had 15 minutes. And you know, in that 15 minutes, this guy was involved in everything. I think he missed the one-on-one, he got the header, and he also caused the penalty, and he scored. Bro, you know what that is, H? Movement. Say what you want about this guy. His movement. I watched football for a long time, and I know elite movement. And bro, you got to rate his movement. This guy always in front of goal, man. So I feel he's going to score goals for us, H. There's going to be plenty clips.
I'm seeing some stuff in the chat because see, I have an answer to this because people say, "Oh, bro, like the celebration was a bit too extra for what was a preseason game."
Bro,
here's the thing. My answer to that, I'm not sure your answer is the same. My answer to that is that, oh, it is, but you have to take it into context. That celebration was based off the abuse.
Yeah.
If people went abusing him on social media, but like, okay, I scored. But that kind of crazy celebration was 1000%. He was on social media and he saw all the memes. He
because
looked at everything and he would have like, oh, bro, the pressure is now on.
Because what people forget, kid is 22. If he's 22, he's going to be on social media.
He's
this
22?
guy is going to be. Yeah, he's 22. He thought he was older.
I thought it was older.
23.
Oh,
23.
I think he's in 23 this month. Yeah, so this guy, he grew up with social media. So, of course, he's going to see what he saw. But, man, all I have to say is, bro, there's going to be plenty clips about his first touch and his passing this season. But, bro, I think this guy could score at least 20 in all comps. I think he can get about 17 in the league, man. Because I'm saying his movement, I like it, man.
Oh, no, because look, we're going to talk about bricks a lot. Saying like brick is going to be like a word that's going to be mentioned a lot because we have to be real. Both of these guys failed the eye test. They both failed the eye test. So and Darwin Nunez, this guy's first touch is bad. We're gonna get to the good, but he integrates. But at the end of the day, if you're brought in to score goals, as long as you score, guys, goals winning games. Dribbling is cool. Skills is cool. But dribbles and skills don't necessarily win you games. They can help you too. What definitely can help you win games is if you put the ball in that freaking net. So if you do it multiple times, you can win the game.
Yeah, one more thing I want to add, man. I'm just happy, and I'm happy for these guys, for Van Nistelrooy, Aaron Shearer, because these guys will be getting destroyed if they was footballers now. But they was playing football when they didn't have no social media. So these guys get through, man. What's the guy from AC Milan? I forget his name. The striker.
Inzaghi.
Yeah, that guy. Inzaghi will get cooked. But guys, did you see the memes with Haaland and Lukaku? I mean, Twitter is sick.
No, they just like, I can't play it because the music was playing, but like a guy, I think there was one that says like basically Haaland versus like Liverpool, and it was just a Lukaku compilation with like some kind of rap music as like.
And one more thing, because I know I'm talking too long, but I wasn't on the show with Liverpool this season. What I expect from us this season, all I'm gonna say is, guys, you're being very contradiction because you guys said that how the system is key in Liverpool. The system is this, it don't matter. One guy left in Sadio Mane, and you guys say that how we're gonna crumble. So what is it? Is it Sadio Mane or is it the system? Because you guys say Klopp is a superstar. You said Klopp is a system. So by taking out one player, are we gonna collapse? Because you see what TAA did today. You see what Thiago is cooking.
Yeah. Tata said what's up.
Salah, and this is the first. Salah's been here for 5 years, and this is the first time I actually see Salah hold wit. This guy was on the byline today. I don't know if that's what he's gonna do in this game because there's no more Mane, so he feel like this is his team. But bro, Salah was on byline today. I never seen that. He didn't even cut in once. And guys,
hey, Jamal, it's 12 finals right now. He still has 0 penalty goals. Man.
Yeah. He's got one thing I want to say, guys. Salah will never be Eden Hazard. He will never be the most gifted. You never know Neymar. But guys, can we not complain about his overall game? I mean, Salah as an overall footballer is good, man. He will never be as elite as Neymar and Hazard as on a technical level. But just a footballer and a player, Salah is good, man, because he had two
he's
assists.
good. No, look, like nobody can stand out. Like he's good. Salah's that dude. Okay, let me bring Mike. Talk to me, man. Darwin.
The win, winning us the Community Shield. I couldn't believe he took off his shirt, by the way. I was like, this guy is going a little bit over the top.
No.
First,
but here's the thing, look.
Social media.
Yeah, I know.
That's no. In a vacuum, of course, it's extra cause of Community Shield, but you have to put into mind that this guy, as Jamal just said, he grew up with social media. See, I didn't, but he did. When you grew up with social media, you are obsessed with it, and he would have known that. Oh man, people are waiting for me to fail. People want me to fail.
He's seen all the tweets,
and laughing at me. Tweets. So the fact that I was able to actually score when most people thought that I'd actually break it up, it was a release of F you to all of you guys who were waiting to say, hey, look at this guy that Liverpool have wasted more money on. So do you get it from that point of view?
Yeah, I fully understand. But it was just a little bit over the top for Community Shield. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But Darwin, man, as soon as he came onto the field, he made an impact. His pace, you could say what you want if he's a pace merchant, but his pace made the difference running in behind in the channels. I mean, honestly. Henderson, first off, is a bricklayer. That guy needs to go in the brick academy.
That dude.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Did you know Henderson? I think he thought it was like Maradona. You know, he was trying to do like little dink forward pass and everything. I was like, Henderson, relax. You can't create. Like Henderson, you are not. I promise you, you are not Iniesta. You are not the English Iniesta. I promise you.
He should be a number 6. That's where Henderson should be playing. He cannot play at the 8 and being around the ATR box. But Darwin, look. He should have scored one goal before actually he scored his chance, where he should have dinked it over Ederson. Instead, he gave him a slap to the face with that shot. I mean, but overall, you know what? It's only one game. It's Community Shield. I just want to see him do it against Fulham. But what I fear is Klopp is still going to play the same 11 as he did today. He's going to start Bobby and then slowly integrate Darwin into the starting 11. That's what I see happening. I don't think he's going to immediately start Darwin. I think he wants to slowly get him into the side and understand the channels that he should be running. Because I think Klopp said that he doesn't fully understand the sort of runs and the sort of passes that he should be receiving. But look, 1-0 to Darwin against Haaland. That's all I got to say.
Question, is Alisson injured for the whole season? How long is he out?
No, he will be back for Fulham.
Okay. Because Adrian was kind of suspect. Adrian was kind of suspect that game.
Who else wants to dip in on Darwin? Okay, I would like talk to me.
That was the match from the beginning to the end. I think you gotta give credit to Jurgen Klopp as a manager because he understands what needed in the match in terms of pace, movement, and acceleration. And I think that is what Manchester City were lacking in terms of the pace.
But just specifically about Darwin. We'll talk about the match, but specifically about Darwin and him scoring and the significance of him scoring and how he looked. Preseason game, but how do you think that Darwin could look? Because people are saying that Liverpool screwed up in getting this dude and letting Mane go. And I'll show you what those guys say, bro. They're going to regret letting Mane go. But how did Darwin look for you?
I think for me, Darwin Nunez was good today when he came from the bench. It was good. It shows what was missing in the Liverpool attack. But I still think for me, because it's one match, so we just have to a little bit wait in terms of the weight. Because Klopp needs to decide what formation does he play? Does he play for Firmino or Darwin Nunez? Because if you want to break down low blocks, who do you go with? Do you go with Nunez? Do you go with Firmino? Or do you go Diego Jota? Because I know how good of a manager Jurgen Klopp is. This is where Liverpool is going to struggle because Man City play high lines. If Liverpool are playing a team that pack the balls, just want to eat on the counter, a team like Tottenham Hotspur, I want to see Darwin Nunez play. Now, let's see how good of a player he is, how Klopp is going to integrate him into the team. But overall, good game for him. I'm not going to just because of his special.
It's just one game, man. Look,
it's
as
one
I
game.
It's preseason,
but to be important to score goals and credit to him, he scored those goals. But the celebration was just
no. Look, but it is, as I said again, I don't want to see any Haaland and Mbappe comparisons. Get that crap out of there. This is Haaland and Darwin.
You know the funny part. Michael and Jamal, I kind of respect you guys a lot, especially Jamal. I respect him very well, and Michael. Jamie Carragher might be pissing me off right now. I thank God I don't live in England. I do not live in England. I might have to say some word that Liverpool fans will not like me about. You just have to just shut up his mouth. shut the F off. Just shut the F up and just watch football. It's getting to a stage where I'm getting pissed off with that clown. Please, just shut up.
Come on, he's a Liverpool legend, man.
I don't give an
Give
F
respect.
about him
No,
being
no,
a
no,
Liverpool
but
legend.
look, see, he does it just for the clicks. He does it for the clicks. Okay, look, let me read. Hold up. Your boy Sage. Your boy Sage. Sage.
Yeah, I mean, Darwin really. I mean, listen, before the whole memes and stuff, we know why they bought Darwin. He's a goal threat. He's there to put the ball in the back of the net. It's obvious, like, all you need to just watch highlights, couple of games. Technically, he's not that good. He has lots of improvements to do, but I think Klopp can work with him. I mean, yeah, he has lots of improvements to do. Like, I personally think him and Haaland should not be part of build-up play. Those two should not sniff the ball. Like, their first touches are shots on target or flicking clearance. Like, they're very bad. But it's very interesting to see. I think Haaland will score more goals. Obviously, because he has Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Cancelo. He has way more creators, better overall creators than Liverpool.
No, Sage, he better. He better.
He will. Listen, it will be simple.
Sage,
he's going to do tap-ins.
Sage, I don't care about I will. I said he better because if he doesn't, we're going to have a dialogue. We'll have a dialogue. We'll have a dialogue.
I'm also a narrative merchant, but at the end of the day, it's the Premier League. Each season we always do this. Man City kind of flop, blah blah blah.
Of course. Look, City are winning the league. We already know that. But saying that, you are saying that for sure, Haaland will score more goals than Charles Darwin.
Haaland will for sure. Listen, I don't. Okay. But I think Darwin will score better goals in terms of like. I think he will score better goals.
I don't care about bets. I love my numbers, man.
Numbers. He will definitely score more. Listen, it will be simple. You know how Pep doesn't like individual brilliance. He just wants tap-ins. He will create the easiest chances, and he will have Kevin De Bruyne assisting him, and. Haaland, I know Haaland is a bit, in terms of he's bad, but when it comes to putting that ball at the back of the net, when it comes to tap-ins, he will take that all day. So I think he'll comfortably get 25 plus in that City system. And Darwin, as for Darwin, I'll say 18 plus. I'll say 18 something.
All right. Can I go?
Okay, actually, no. Ricardo wanted to go, then I'll come to Aaron afterwards. Ricardo, Darwin, man.
Oh, man, now that you summoned me.
South America. Arriba. Actually, no, sorry.
Oh man, this was good. This was good because I've been hearing nothing but the slander on my guy the whole preseason. This man was getting violated for preseason.
Yes. No. It was no. Ricardo, it was bullying. It was bullying.
It was bullying. Like he was borderline suicidal. Like this. Look, I'm still not on the train. I think he still technically ain't good, which pisses me off because
he got like an 18% on the eye test. We know this. We know this.
I'm sorry if you're South American, you have no tech. I have to question if you're South American, bro.
These are facts.
But what makes me happy, man? What makes me happy is the other guy, not Haaland, man, not Haaland. My boy Julian Alvarez, who I put a lot of stock into when it was low. I'm telling you, man, this kid's the truth. He's gonna be. He definitely fits Guardiola's system a lot better than Haaland. I think, to be fair, like with Pep Guardiola's system, he's not used to playing with a conventional number 9, and we're kind of seeing that because at times Haaland just looked like I don't know. Oh, we're talking about that next, anyways. So, but with Nunez, man, like to be honest, I was surprised, man. Like he came on and he did work, man. He came in. He won the penalty. It was a shit header, but it is what it is.
People know that because I was saying, like, we know he screwed up that header. It's lucky that he
easy.
That thing was going nowhere.
We won't speak about that.
Hey, look,
you win the penalty. You win the penalty.
Yeah, exactly. Luckily enough, he won the penalty. I thought he was gonna take it. I would have loved if he actually took it. That would have been funnier. But
if he then missed it, then
so Salah's got to do what he's got to do. He's gonna score those. It was a great penalty, by the way. And to be fair, Ederson almost got to it. So overall, like it was just a good penalty. And then at the very end, a tap-in header, like
okay. So do you think it was too extra to celebrate like that because in a preseason Queen Lizzie Shield game?
Yes, I think like if you put context out of it, like bro, it's not that like it's not that serious. Like put your shirt back on, man. Like, But at the same time, the guy's young. He's probably in the social media game. He sees everybody shitting on him. The thing is, like, he came from Uruguay to Benfica. I don't think the guy knows a bit of English yet. So I imagine that he can't really read the hate that's being spewed on Twitter. I don't think Spanish Twitter is really slandering him as hard. I don't know. I don't indulge in Spanish Twitter because it's a little wild sometimes. But one thing I did like to see is when the Liverpool fans, when they saw Nunez coming in and he was doing work, they were chanting his name. Like they were riding behind him. You know, those fans probably heard like, bro, this guy might be a flop. Like this guy's ass. This guy's no Luis Suarez. But they got behind them, and at the end of the day, you know, Nunez repaid them, and he pretty much won them the game. If we're being honest, won the penalty and then put the dagger.
No, he was key.
And then, you know, I mean, the next topic we'll see. We'll see what Haaland did.
Wait, can I just say a disclaimer? I just said all the guys who was harassing and bullying Darwin Nunez is still in their mother basement and they're virgins. Carry on.
Jamal,
that was uncalled for. That was uncalled for.
Wait. Who was unnecessary? Arim, talk to me.
Let me talk after that.
Yeah.
Yo, I just wanted to. I'm a Liverpool fan. I've been a Liverpool fan through the bad times, and now we're having some good times. I wanted to ask, Darwin Nunez changed agents to George Mendes, Cristiano Ronaldo agents in January, so that he can get sort of bigger moves. I just want to ask, like, in terms of the price that he was bought for, my first question is, why is there like more pressure on Haaland? Like, really and truly, what has Haaland done that there's so much pressure on him? Like,
because they're playing with Mbappe, bro. They say he's gonna be better than Kylian. That's what they say.
No. But
no, they don't.
Look. So we'll get. Trust me. We have a whole Haaland section here. So
let's
focus on Nunez first.
I'm not trying to focus on Haaland. They both have big boy agents. Why are we?
But Haaland has most. Like Nunez, it doesn't come in the same kind of like Nunez. What he's done in the UCL, his goal thing is not the same as Haaland. Like we just look at how many goals Haaland has scored and everything. His name carries more weight than Nunez, really. So there's going to be more pressure if a guy is coming in with much more weight.
Okay,
but
then my second question
was abused though. He was abused. That's the thing.
Then let me come on to the abuse. My second question quickly is, do you remember, or if any of you watch NBA, when Kevin Hart was clowning Dwayne Wade and he dropped like, I think 18 points in like the third quarter or something and sent Philadelphia 76ers home packing. And then after in the interview, Dwayne Wade said, that was for you, Kevin. And also if you follow like 90s New York Knicks, the way Jordan used to clown Spike Lee, saying to the fans that if you keep talking, I'm going to keep doing this in front of you. Like, so my question is now with rival fans, do you feel like they're going to hold back on Nunez or they're going to go harder?
Harder, 100%. Because my thing is that they see, I gave up doing it against my GOAT, Cristiano. Because there was a time when I called him Christina when he used to flop. But he kept on scoring. So I said, you know what? Half up. I don't think this is actually working. So maybe you need to use like voodoo or witchcraft to try and stop this freaking dude, which I will try and do in November for the World Cup. So there's some guys who they're so like, what's the point in trying to hate on a Messi? He's always going to punk you. But I think there are people who are like, okay, this is preseason. But based on what we've seen from the YouTube comps and so forth, there are guys that are like, nah, this guy's going to flop. And if someone tells me that Nunez is going to flop and maybe drop like 10 Gs, that's possible. Because I'm still not convinced about this guy. And I still feel like if Mane was a far better player and a far better fit, so they're going to go hard and say, okay, Nunez, how much are we going to test you? And this is not going to be a test of Nunez's character. Some guys, with the pressure, they fold and it can affect them. But some other guys, like a Cristiano and a Neymar, it fuels them. And it actually makes them even better.
Okay, then my last point, which I was really impressed, was when he went down on that little small hard tackle. I can't remember who it was. I think maybe it was Nathan Ack or something. I loved that the way he got up. He rubbed his ankle. He didn't even ask for any ice, no spray, no bullshit, and he just got up and kept it moving. And that reminded me of Suarez, where you get kicked and he wouldn't ever get injured. That's what's really exciting me about him. Like the kicking seems to like get him to go stronger, and I think we're not going to suffer from too much injuries. The same way Konate was really injury prone, then also came back. I think our medical department is going to come up big this year.
But I actually think that the abuse might actually be the best thing that happens to Nunez, because he strikes me as a guy that is like, oh, okay, all right, let me actually, because the thing of when Nunez, see Haaland, we'll get to Haaland. Haaland is actually in a much more difficult situation based on expectation. There's no real expectation of Nunez, and people are waiting for him to fail. So for Nunez, you can only impress. So if this guy really gets 15, 20 Gs, but that's why my main thing is if he outscores homeboy, woo-wee, based on the abuse that guys have had, it's going to be crazy. Who else wants to pop off on Darwin?
Let me speak.
Talk to me.
So now El Dio's gone. The win's here. HH, calm down. There's no apologies yet. Okay, I didn't really like slander him if I'm being honest, but I don't think what Liverpool are expecting, because I think I heard someone in the hangout saying like 20 plus was like, well, calm down. His first season, calm down.
Yeah, he will.
But
I'm confident.
let's calm down. His first game, preseason. What this game was a competitive friendly. That's actually what the Community Shield is, a competitive friendly, more on the competitive side, and Darwin Nunez, yes, I think the celebration, although it was a little too much, I think it was justified, because what is this guy? Oh my God, the hate this guy's been getting was crazy.
It was crazy.
It's
My
like,
DMs were full with Haaland's boy.
But no, technically, I don't think he's good at the ball at all. Like, there was this one good play where he got fouled by Nathan Ake, and where he split two defenders. I was like, okay, not too bad. But yeah, Darwin Nunez, I think the goal for him is 15 plus. That's the goal, and if Liverpool get that from him, it's a big W for them. I'll be honest. And the others, I'm gonna call him the other guy from now on, because from what I saw today, Darwin Nunez is the man, and he's the other guy for the time being.
No, that's harsh, bro. That's harsh. Oh, he has a name. All right, let me take some dubes. So shout out to your boy Paul. Thank you for the dub. God help Pep if Jesus outscores Nolan. Oh, wow.
Speak on that.
By the way, HH, Arsenal have scored 4 goals or more in every preseason game, which includes 2 UCL teams. Here's my thing. Let us wait until the season starts.
They're winning the title.
Be very careful.
They're winning the title.
Jamal, we've been here before. Wow, the title. Cool. Look, Jesus looks great. It's preseason. It's friendlies. I've seen this story play before. Great in preseason, you get overexcited, then he gets crushed back down to earth when you lose to freaking Delia Smith or freaking Scone.
Put down a bet. Yeah, put down that bet. They're lost against Crystal Palace Friday.
Yep.
Put a bet on.
That's a good bet. Especially at the preseason, that's actually a very good bet. That's a really good bet. Rodrigo Rodgers, man. Lumberjack shirt to celebrate Thibaut Haaland's first. Lumberjack here, man. Shout out, man. Look, we'll talk. Patrick, I'm going to go see Real versus Juve at the Rose Bowl right now. Oh, wait, is that in New York? Where's the Rose Bowl?
It's LA. That's where...
LA.
Didn't Baggio miss the penalty against Brazil there?
Yeah, that's where it is. Yeah, yep. Crazy stadium. Yeah. Brian, Grealish offers nothing. Alvarez and Foden are better. I'm going to give Grealish for the season. I don't rate this guy. I'm going to give him for the season. I've always been a Foden fan. Foden is freaking money. That kid is amazing. And Alvarez will perform better than Haaland. 1,000%, because he actually passed the freaking eye test. Zuoteng TV, thank you for the dub. I only can use the evidence provided. Asland is a fraud. Even KDB wanted to smack that brick. His boot sponsor.
I see that. Yeah.
The way Jesus is cooking. No, Jesus looks good. Okay. Haaland, please don't break this up based on all of the kind of fanfare you received, bro. Rodrigo, low-key, Julian Alvarez is actually a baller. Guy, he's from Argentina. What do you expect? He's from. I mean, but the guy's from Argentina. Of course, the guy's a freaking baller, man. Come on, bro. Wing. Operation Blitz is in full effect. Agents Haaland. If you're on Monday, you'll know what that means. I will not say this in public. Thank you, Wing. Psychopath. What's it called? Talent FC. Darwin's 30 minutes greater than Haaland's 90 minutes. Yeah. Hashtag Pep arrogance. RDZ, thank you for the RDZ. We need to start dividing Bundesliga player goals by 2. These guys have been avoiding the tax collector for too long. This, guys, I cannot wait, because for me, this is the key season.
The narratives.
Because guys will say, okay, Jovic, was it that good? The 2 prime strikers in Bundesliga are now in other leagues for this season. Lewandowski in La Liga, Haaland in the Premier League. 2 of the top leagues in the world. If these guys fall below 15 Gs, that tax will now be made official. That tax will now be made fully official. So this is a pivotal season. And guys, I should have... I'll tell you right now, man. I've got a funny feeling that Lewandowski and Haaland.
Nah. They'll score. They will back. Nah, they will back.
I'll just say it, man.
Lewandowski can control the ball, man. I think also.
Yeah, okay, all right, okay. Jay joking. Haaland has Jimmy Savile. Okay, let's touch. All right, thank you. All right.
Whoa,
okay.
easy.
Samasi, Jamal Musiala is a real baller thanks to Charity FC. Yes, Chelsea had Jamal Musiala and they gave him to ban because Chelsea a bunch of punks. Dear Lord. Kiran Prakash Hari, Haaland had less touches in the first half than his shirt number.
That's not true. Is it suit number 9? Oh my, yeah, 8 touches.
That's messed up. Paul Klinker, rest in peace, Jose Antonio Reyes. Yeah, rest in peace to Jose Antonio Reyes. And rest in peace, my man. Casey, what did I tell you about the Viking teams? Try to get them, man. Casey, Ra, Lewandowski, Us, they better entertain us today. Not to today. The freaking when La Liga fully starts. When La Liga starts, then we'll talk. Okay. Alps, don't be reactionary after one game like last season. Alps, we're gonna cook him. And you're going to be here for the cookout. So relax, chill. You're going to be here for the cookout. Paul Kickling. My cousin told me Benfica couldn't believe the offer Liverpool made and they popped bottles in the office. They were expecting 40 mil and they got a double.
Who you support?
I have no idea. It might be Arsenal, but I have no idea. I don't want to put it as that, but I have no idea. Guys, let's talk.
Hitch, hold on.
Yes, sir.
I haven't spoken about Darwin yet.
The win. No, because Eric, I was actually waiting because I was going to come to you first for
Ericsson, welcome back, by the way.
But Eric, talk about the win. Talk about the win.
Yeah, look. I need to speak about the win, and just so you know, everything I'm going to say now is 100% honest. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to troll. This is my honest opinion. Okay, so we'll get to the Norwegian blondie soon enough. But yeah, let's just speak about Darwin. For me, I think this guy is. I like effective players. Okay, I didn't watch any of the preseason games. To be honest, I didn't watch any of them for Liverpool. But what I saw in this very short time he came on the pitch, I think there's something there. I really do. And something else that I wanted to mention is the fact that, I mean, Mane will be a miss, but I think people are sleeping on Liverpool as usual. I get it; they haven't won a league in 30 years, and they've won one league in 31 years, right? But people need to stop sleeping on Liverpool. So I think Diaz is average for me. I have to be honest at this point. But I still think that they have a lot going for them, and especially with Salah in form as well. I think Salah is going to have a very good season. So, yeah, Liverpool are going to be strong this season, and Darwin, I think he's going to do better than the other guy. I really do.
Now, speaking of the other guy,
Darwin.
Z-Man.
Oh my god!
No.
I have to talk common sense to you guys, man.
Okay,
you guys are giving him
Haaland
praise
is the next
off of a friendly competition, bro.
Z-Man, he got slandered, he got abused, he got a G, and he won a P. He got a G, he won a P. He won a P, he got a G after the abuse of the insult.
This guy's god awful, man. Just one game. That's it. That's all it takes for you guys to change your narrative.
We get it. He gets 50% to the ISIS. We get it. He can't control the ball. But Z-Man, based on the abuse, he won a P. He got a G. Give him his credit. The heck?
I'm not giving him any credit, bro. I'm waiting for the season, bro. Why would I give him credit for one competitive game?
Based on the slander that you gave him,
I stick by my. I'm not giving him flowers, bro. Until we actually the season really kicks off. That's when we're gonna see is he what is he made out of? What is he made out of? Is he still made out of?
If he outscores the other dude, Z-Man, you're gonna have to host this stream.
No, I'll say this, man. Nunez, right now I know him as that dude from Almiron, bro. That's what I know him as. I'm sorry, that's what he is.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
Like, listen, man, I'm not gonna apologize just because he did well in a competitive friendly, man. It doesn't make sense. Like let's be honest. Yes, he did well. He did score a goal and he did get a penalty. That's good on him, bro. But let's not try to act like that's gonna define him and all of a sudden he's gonna score 20+ goals, man.
Wait, Z-Man.
This is getting a little bit too carried away, man.
Z-Man, I just want to say, bro, I apologize from now because he's going to score. I don't know how much, but he's gonna score a lot. And bro, the clips and the receipts from you, it's gonna be hilarious.
No.
I'm just saying.
If he does, I'll be the first person to happily apologize to him.
All right.
But right now,
let's
Chief.
So guys, please hit those like button, guys. Let's get to 600 likes, but please hit the like button. We're about to, the official cookout starts now. Please, to support the cookout, to support the ribs, to support everything, to support the cookout. Please drop the likes to support the cookout. So guys, the cookout is here. Please drop the like, man. Please hit those likes, guys. This. The likes are in support for the cookout. The likes are in support for the cookout. Mbappe is. Let's go to Monaco. As a teenager, Mbappe, I think, was the youngest player to score in every knockouts game in the UCL. And as a teenager, as a teen, who literally just left his father's nutsack, guided Monaco to the UCL semis. Do you know that there are only 2 teenagers to score in a World Cup final? 2! One of them is Pele. The other one is, you guessed it, Mbappe. That's when he was made the prodigy as well. Messi, one of the greatest players of all time. Mbappe dropped a 2-piece on him in a World Cup knockout game. It is what it is. It is what it is. So Mbappe's name was made for what he did for Monaco, which is a sense of dud, and what he did with France as a youth, a teenager. Apart from scoring 2 goals against PSG in the first leg of the UCL second round game, what business does Haaland have in the same category as freaking Mbappe? I'm going to say it. Guys, you think I'm afraid? I'm going to say, guys, this is my channel. I can say whatever the hell I want to say. Is this white privilege? I went there. Now, my thing about this is that for Haaland, he's good. He's a great goal scorer. But my Lord in heaven, this guy fails the eye test. Mike, do you hear what I said? Mike, you hear what I say? He fails the eye test badly. He has no first touch. He plays like a Norwegian boulder.
You know when you
and
said...
my thing is, Eric, let me cook, Eric. I'll give it to you. Let me cook. Because you see, the reason why I'm so hot is because hype. I hate when the wrong people are hyped up. Because I'm sitting down on my MacBook Pro and I'm here, Haaland.
Speak on it.
How dare you open your mouth? Insult Cristiano all you want. I get it, his arrogance. I get it, he uses Botox. I get it, he uses Botox for different stuff that we don't need to see because kids watch this freaking show. I get it. There is no chance in hell that guy is getting 140 UCL goals. The man who thought, this guy's going to break the goal scoring record. This guy's going to be the best striker of his generation. This guy's going to be one of the best strikers in the world. It's like, where is this coming from? Have you seen how this guy played? He's been a freaking Bundesliga for Dortmund. He's been playing for Dortmund in the Bundesliga. What the hell has this guy done? Again, how dare you put him in the same category as Mbappe, you stupid idiots?
Hey, Tate,
No, shut up. Because on Twitter, everybody gets a chance to talk. Everybody gets a chance to tweet. Everybody gets a chance to type. And Twitter, I'm talking to you right now. I don't know who owns Twitter. Is that Elon Musk or Jack? Who else owns Twitter? I'm talking to you right now. We need to stop people from tweeting out because the amount of brain cells that are lost by some idiots who know nothing about football. You see, football hot here, this is home. We have ball knowledge here. We know this guy. He's a trash footballer. Let me be real. He's a damn good goal scorer. He's a trash footballer. Trash. Mbappe is in a whole different plane. Now, let me come to this right now. They're going head to head. I don't want to hear any crap about Haaland in the UCL. These guys are going head to head. It's Haaland and Nunez right now. Nunez got abused. He's insulted. He's a break. These guys lose a cool. Haaland, he's the second coming of Jesus Christ. If Nunez outscores Haaland, my Lord in heaven, we're going to cook this freaking dude.
Tell me.
Did you see that's first half? Did you see what in that first half that ball that came in?
It's been away. He did a try still.
After look, see, because I told you, Haaland, don't you dare Don't you dare mention Mbappe's name. Don't even say or don't say Mba. Or don't even say Mba. I don't want to kill those words coming out of your mouth. The guy you look at is Nunez. That is your level. That is your competition right now.
Yep.
So after Darwin scored, I expect you to equalize. I expect you to answer back, bro. It's like in basketball. Boom, he scores, I score. He scores, I scores. What's it called? Larry Bird against Magic Johnson. I score. Boom, boom, boom. Because you have to answer. So after Darwin scores,
the miss.
What do you do from 3 yards away? The ball just arrived on Krypton. Carlisle is just trying to say what's up. Basically, the ball just arrived as Carlisle just left Krypton right now, and so forth. That's what happened. So I think I'm going to call it right there. So Haaland, my friend, because you've talked a lot and everything. Because Pep, guys, I'm in narrative mentions. City are going to win the league. They're going to win the league. But Eric, you know where I'm going with this, you know. Eric, you know where I'm going. Eric, you know where I'm going with this.
He sold the Black Brothers.
Streets, you know where I'm going with this. Let me create a narrative. I told you guys I like to tell a story. Let me create a narrative. Eric, you know where I'm going with this right now. Arsenal fans, you know where I'm going with this. If Jesus and Sterling outscore Erling Haaland, and City somehow don't win the league, Eric, I'm done. Talk to me.
You know, when you said he's a good goal scorer, I just remember the open goal that he missed. That was funny, man. Look, this guy. What did I tell you, HH? I think I remember saying that this guy's gonna be
this guy has been this guy's been hyped. This man has been hyped. I'm like, okay, you best show up right there because, bro, I'll be real with you. I cannot remember the last guy who was hyped up and was this trash. I believe that. Here's the thing. I believe David Beckham is the most overrated player of all time. The guy was still the best free kick taker, I think, of one of the best free kickers I've ever seen, and could cross the ball. He's still overrated, but he still was. Eric, based on how they preach about this guy, because Eric, I've seen the tweets. Oh, Eric, I'm sorry. Check this out. I've seen the tweets. Eric, I can't vouch for this dude.
Easy. Look, HH. I think there's a lot of people who don't know ball, man. Honestly,
yeah, I know a lot.
There a lot crazy. A lot of people don't know ball. I remember I was saying that this guy has a very he plays similarly to a certain Congolese striker who was at Chelsea not too long ago.
Yes.
And people were trying to argue with me, saying, what are you talking about? Haaland is, he's the future. He's amazing. He's a phenomenon. And I was thinking to myself, are these people watching Haaland? I mentioned his touch. I mentioned his technical ability. I said, there's no way Pep wants this guy. Why would Pep want Haaland when Haaland doesn't really fit what Pep tries to do? Even somebody like Aguero struggled under Pep. So why would Pep want Haaland? And then it happens, and then, okay, I'm in the mud because my prediction is wrong. But then we're seeing it. I mean, he was doing an impression of Casper the Ghost for most of that game. And he gets the first chance. Let's be real, if you're a world-class striker, if you're top, if you're one of the best strikers in the world, you're going to put that in the nets. Benzema would have scored that. Suarez, when he was in his prime, he would have scored that. Harry Kane would have scored that goal. That is the golden opportunity. And then the second one.
You could have scored.
Will Lukaku score that goal?
Look, we're not
Lukaku
talking about
gets
that.
It on targets. Lukaku gets it on targets.
Yeah, look.
Look. Now, whether he scores, I don't know. He gets it on targets, bro.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Lukaku would probably make the right decision. I don't even know what he was trying to do with that first chance. He was trying to use the side of his foot to. I don't know what he was doing. Look, Haaland. It might seem reactionary right now, but this is just the start. I told you before, I'm very excited for this season. Honestly.
Oh no, I'm very excited.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Haaland is look, he's limited, and the team doesn't suit him. One of the biggest things I noticed is that the team just doesn't fit. It doesn't. People want to make it look as if, oh yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. Just because you have De Bruyne, you have this, it doesn't work like that. Where he's just going to be goal hanging to score those tap-ins. That's not how football works. You have to fit with your team.
But Eric, That's the and my thing that I can. You said it perfectly because see, the idea is City are one of the most creative teams out there, and Haaland is a goal scorer. Oh, one of the best goal scorers, one of the most creative guys, lots of goals. It doesn't tend to be that easy.
So let me just respond to this guy in the comments. If it works like that, why didn't we see it, Mr. Crow? What did we see on the pitch? We didn't see it working, did we? So you can say what you want, but we saw him lay the brick on the pitch. So that's the reality. I don't have much more to say. I mean, say whatever I want about Darwin Nunez, but from what I've seen, I think I'm sold. I think he's going to help Liverpool when he plays. You can see how he fits with the team. It's very seamless, and he's actually a better player than Haaland. No doubts about it in my mind. He's a better footballer than Haaland.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he is.
See, Eric, I'll be honest with you. Like, Eric, I'm not. I think that. Let me see. That's why I think they're brothers. I think they're long lost brothers because, guys, I don't think there's any difference between these two guys. But like, there's like that's why it's basically it's like a fascinating rivalry because you have two lumberjacks, two goal scoring lumberjacks going at it in the same league. So it's an amazing thing because Eric, I think they're both the same technically.
Well, we'll see. Like you said, we're going to see, man. Mark, I'm going to say it now. Haaland is going to be a bench player, okay?
Eric,
and no, yeah. I think Pep will have to bench him at some point because there's no way Pep will just let it, keep going like this. It's not going to be.
Somebody clip this, man. Somebody clip this.
Can I speak on after?
Oh, sure. Let me go to Zima. I'll come to your client, Zima.
Yeah, listen, man.
Land.
Yeah, the land didn't have a good game, bro. It was awful by him.
Did you tell me?
Yeah, it was awful. Darwin had the better game. He did. Darwin had the better game. He came in and he had his impact. But when it comes to Man City and just what the land offers, the problem is I don't think this team is used to having a striker, and they played like they're not used to having a striker.
Yes.
It's to the point where, let's be honest, bro. The worst player on the field. I know the land was horrendous. This guy was awful, but KDB was god awful in that game. He was god awful, and there was times.
Was that just preseason thing? Let's see.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Is it just preseason, or is it like, this may really not work? Him trying to.
I'm not gonna try to be reactionary in that sense. I just think it's a matter of like he's just gearing himself up for the season. I think he's gonna pick up pace when the season really starts. But I just feel like when it came to the land, it felt like he was making great movements, but nobody was giving him consistent chances. It's almost as if if the Man City attack is so used to, passing it to someone that's more technical, that's just like that can hold on to the ball and then having him move. It's pass and move. But with Haaland, you're not necessarily going to get that on a consistent basis because he's a central forward. He's going to be more centralized than anyone else. And it just felt like these guys were playing around him. They weren't necessarily giving him the ball when he was making those runs. It felt like even Mahrez had a chance to pass it to him, but he decided to pass it to KDB. Like Haaland was just right there. All he needed was the ball. But this guy was so
but you're saying that
KDB on the
you
flank.
don't think that this team can work with Haaland, i.e. a striker, an out-and-out striker.
No, I think.
Wait, are you getting Ibra vibes?
No, Ibra.
Yes.
No.
Don't disrespect Ibra like that.
First of all, Ibra was techy, man.
First and foremost, like Ibra, when he first came, this guy he was hitting the ground running. Like this guy had all the qualities. It's just a matter of him and the manager not getting along.
Was Ibra really a flop? I think he actually still did well. Just like they just didn't win the UCL. I think Ibra actually did well.
No, he did. It's just the problem is him and the manager just did not click. That was the biggest problem. It was more of a personality just colliding with each other. When it comes to Haaland, I feel like it might take time for the team and Haaland to adapt to each other. It might be a case of that because I feel like as much as we want to say like this guy has a horrible, he had a horrible game, but I seen him make some good runs like throughout throughout the game, and he was getting into open space. It's just his teammates are so used to playing around the opposition. It could be
No, you hit the nail on the head there. A guy that makes runs, what do? You give him the through ball. You play direct. How do Pep and this City play? Short passes. So it just pass 1-2-1-2, creating triangles. So that thing of making runs, that's really for a guy to hit it direct and hit a through ball. City never do that. City never go direct. They never go straight. They never really go aggressive and straight. Which is why,
player.
Yeah, that's why for a striker, it works. Like Haaland would actually work better for what Liverpool are doing than for what City are doing, because Liverpool are guys that were always trying to go forward and hit the ball straight as quickly as possible. Especially
I
agree
with that. I agree with that. But the thing is, I feel like, they
Haaland doesn't fit this thing.
No.
Man. But I could be wrong, but I'm just saying,
No, I think that Pep, listen. First of all, Man City don't spend money like that on you and not have a plan for you. And let's be honest, Haaland's father, they're very they choose the project or more so than anything. So of course he's gonna have to sit down. They're gonna understand where Haaland fits into this whole system. And I feel like it's a matter of, I think at the end of the day, I think this team is going to transform throughout the season. I feel like they're gonna be most likely playing with a double pivot, if I'm being honest. This is just to secure themselves defensively and be more direct in their play. I think they are transforming into that, but it's just these players at times they're not understanding his movements, and they don't seem that comfortable when it comes to just doing that through ball or doing that pass that could just open up the whole defense without necessarily needing to play around him. So it becomes a thing of how long is it going to take for Man City to adapt to Haaland and vice versa. And it's just if that does, I feel like Haaland he's going to score money. I actually predict that. And I'm going to get clipped for this. I predict that the lad is going to outscore bare minimum. I think he's going to outscore Darwin. I think he is once they click.
No, but no, Ziman, he better. So that's not a hot take. He better outscore your boy. Jamal, you wanted to talk on this?
Yeah, I was itching. Before I speak on this, disclaimer: the guy's gonna score 30 plus this season. So that's what I'm gonna say. I have no issues with him though. Yeah, he's gonna score 30 plus. So that's the disclaimer. All right. Now let me go in on Niall Quinn. Oh, sorry, I'm making a mistake. Not Niall Quinn. Dolph Ziggler. Oh yeah. You know what's the thing? City fans was the loudest about Nunez. But the thing, HH, is that English fans, they only watch the Premier League. They don't watch other leagues. So they just see the news and say, oh, Erling scores 4. Erling scores a hat-trick. Erling scores a brace. But these guys don't know how he plays. But I tried to watch all kind of football. And bro, he was never that technical guy. He always had a Lukaku touch. He always clean pass or link up play. I don't know what these guys thought they was getting. But again, watch other leagues and you'll see. I'm sorry. Great goal scorer. He's going to score 30 goals this season, but a trash footballer, man. I'm sorry. I don't see difference with him and Nunez. In terms
No. There's no difference.
Passing.
There's no difference. They're the same. They're the same.
Because, bro, what was that? There was a time today when De Bruyne gave me a pass, and the guy, his touch was so heavy, the ball did a Cruyff turn. The ball did a Cruyff turn. Bro, I have seen the comps. Have you seen any comps, field comps of his performance today? Bro, they're funny, man. I see one he tried to go up against Van Dijk. Bro, this isn't in the Bundesliga.
Oh, no, but see, Jamal, you know what I said? Like, his PR team needs to be given an award or a pay raise.
He's a good goal scorer. That's why he's elite.
No, but not his PR team have somehow convinced that this guy's like a world class and one of the best young players in the world. I say, wait a minute. Yeah. I know what a Joao Felix is. I know what an Ansu Fati is. I know what a Pedri is. I know what a Gavi is. I know what a Vinicius is. Bro, Haaland ain't in that freaking group, bro.
Because you know what it is? How can you be one of the best young players and you get 21% on eye test? Bro, I did maths. It's another time I get 21% in Spanish. And that ain't good. That ain't good. So, bro,
it's like you can't be in any young players discussion when you get a 21% on the eye test. That's impossible.
Bro, that's bad.
You can't.
His touch was bad today, man. It was bad.
Can I go on this?
Can we bring Abdullahi?
Can I go after Abdullahi?
Yes, I'll record after you. I'll go to you. Honestly, guys, Abdullahi, go for it.
I understand people are landing in Haaland, and I've been watching him since Salzburg to Dortmund now to like Manchester City. I think the problem is the disconnectivity between KDB, Bernardo, and co kind of Mahrez and co. They don't understand the way Haaland plays. Haaland is a goal scorer. When you give him those chances, he will score those goals. I think the problem where Pep will have to like change his system to like a 4-2-3-1 is he needs to find a player where you can look up and pass to Haaland. Haaland is not a player where you can be doing tiki-taka. He doesn't have time for that. Ball on the top, give him the ball, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, game over. Close the door, it's over. Haaland will score you those goals. But I think the problem where Pep is going to have to do is who does he sacrifice? Because today, there was a disconnectivity between Haaland and KDB. Both of them were arguing with each other. I was like, just calm down. Because there was a way, there was a movement where today Haaland was making the move. It was like, Haaland was shouting, give me that pass. And KDB was holding, I was like, KDB, pass that ball to this man. One-on-one, pass him the ball. Why are you holding on to the ball? Just pass this body down, but let him score. So, Pep needs to find a way. How do I figure out Haaland and KDB? Because KDB is the most creative player in that team. So, Pep needs to look at how do I find a way where KDB have to connect. It's not even about passing the guy. He has to connect because if KDB connects with Haaland, it is game over. So people can slander in terms of his touches, and I understand that. But his strikers is brought into the team to score goals. Haaland will score that goal. This one. I have no issues. Haaland will score that goal because he will have more creativity around him to score that goals. So. Yes, Nunez have his chance today in terms of scoring those goals. Yes, he has a chance today to score those goals and everything. But Haaland will score that. And people might clip it today. Yes, I think Haaland will shine Darwin in terms of goal scoring this season.
See, that's not anybody that says Haaland will score more than Nunez. That's not a hot take.
That's the expectation.
That's what most people think. The real juicy thing is if Nunez outscores Haaland. That's when we have the Charles Barkley.
You know the funny part about it? The funny part about it is people understand the way Klopp wants to play in terms of ball on the top. That's what I told you when we talk about Haaland. I want to see Klopp play. I want to see Darwin Nunez and Jurgen Klopp with this system play against Tottenham Hotspur, a team that defends.
Let me bring in Ricardo. Talk to me. Can I go after Haaland? And then Mike. After
I have a few things to say about Haaland.
The land.
No, the haha, because he's
lingy.
Okay, sure, whatever. Sometimes I question. This is from the very start, right? Because I look at Julian Alvarez, I'm like, hey, that's a Pep Guardiola player, right? It looks like and it works. When I'm looking at Haaland, was that a Pep Guardiola signing or was that a Manchester City signing?
But Ricardo, my response to that is people keep saying that. Are you telling me that Pep Guardiola hasn't created enough stock to where any signing goes through him? You see, Tuchel coming in, okay, you want the UCL, but what have you done? This guy is way and away City's most successful manager so far. Even if there's no one on the UCL, you've won so many trophies, your cachet is at the highest. So how can there ever be a signing that supersedes what you want?
Sure. However, sometimes in football, your club needs to make a statement signing. And sometimes it's Haaland. Now, I think City had an advantage because Daddy Tax. Former Man City legend. I'm assuming he's a legend. I really don't know. But point is, was he really a Pep signing? Because I personally don't think he is. Because Pep always brings in he has an acquired taste when it comes to players. And we see why Julian Alvarez, it was probably very simple for Julian Alvarez to even pick Manchester City. So that's one thing I'm leaving in the air. We'll see at the end of the season that's the case. But for Haaland's case, man, like if he stays fit, the key thing is that he stays fit because he has been quite injured the last year. And I've said this and I'll stick by this. If he's fit, he plays maybe 36 games, 34 games. Bro, I expect this guy to break the Premier League record. I'm sorry. This Man City team is too good for him not to break the record. Whether it's this year, next year, or the year after.
You say Haaland will break the record if he stays fully fit?
Yeah, I agree.
If he stays fully fit, I would say this. In the time he's going to spend at Manchester City, he should break it. But it'll be 3 or 4 years he's there. He has
32 is a lot of goals.
but he's a pure
So
goal
he's
scorer.
going to score 34 league goals.
No, Ricardo, you say this, but I think you are disrespecting the kind of player Salah is and the kind of goals that
Sure,
he scores.
that's fine. But though Salah scores at times, he scores very, very quality goals. We saw it last season,
And a variety of goals.
Yeah, for sure.
Ricardo, you can't tap in your way. You can't
Bro.
tap Haaland your way to
Bro, in
30
this
plus
Manchester
Gs.
City team, who said? I think it was Sage, bro. Pep is a tap-in merchant.
Ricardo, can you score 30 tap-ins? So he's going to tap into 33 Gs? Come on, bro.
Haaland is going to tap his way into history, okay? That's what he's going to do. No, look. When we talk about the comparison between him and Mbappe, man, like, bro, it's no comparison. Mbappe is clear, okay? But I do want to say one thing, bro. We are in the pace and power era at the purest. Because let's be honest, as good as Mbappe is, he's not the techiest guy. He has tech, but he's not the techiest guy.
Oh, no, he's not the techiest, but he has tech.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's guys who are techier than him. Vinicius, João Felix. They're techier than him.
No, not Vinicius, man. Not Vinicius.
Stop it.
What are you saying, bro? Vinicius
What are you
is more
smoking?
techie.
Vinicius is brain dead, bro. Come on, let's not.
Whoa, relax, man.
He's improved.
All right,
Improve.
anyways.
He's always had the technical ability. Right.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, we are in the pace and power era, and this is all races involved. Because when I look at Haaland and I look at Darwin Nunez, bro, these guys are pace and powers, bro. That's all they are. They just,
Dynamic duels, man. The dynamic duels.
they just bulldoze their way through everything.
The dynamic
These guys
duels,
are
bro.
PNP, man.
Haaland has made a career of just bulldozing through everybody.
It's a pace and power league, right? So I think it's a good fit.
Well, okay, well there we go. It emphasizes it more, but like I
That's
said,
Eric's type of player, man.
Mute your mic.
We are in the pace and power era. That's what we are in. So all the individuality, all the techie football, I'm sorry, they're the thing of the past. They're dinosaurs now. They're HH. That's what they are.
Thank you, man. I've been saying this. They're a dying breed.
No, I think what we see from Haaland, man, I think we got to put more respect on someone like Ibrahimovic. Because name me one player who's like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", and is techie as shit. The only guy I can think of is Pogba, but he's a midfielder, so you kind of expect him to be techie.
On
regardless.
his day, look.
Cristiano.
Somebody's got to unlock him. But
On his day, he's more techie than everyone that's ever
Listen,
graced the
man, the
game.
guy's injured. Relax.
But when
He's
I'm
injured.
looking-
Prime Cristiano.
Yeah, Cristiano's a bit a mixture of techie and pace and power. But Cristiano, he's a special being. But
Very special.
Ibrahimovic
Wasn't Haaland really pretty tall?
Yes.
On
On Sunday, the King is playing, right?
We'll get there. No. We'll get there. We'll talk about the King next topic.
So Ibrahimovic, man, a guy that tall having that level of technical ability is crazy. Like, what other players his size?
Ricardo, how many goals is Haaland scoring?
Bro,
in
I'm
the
telling you,
Premier League, bro.
He's got to compete with Salah. He's got to
Look, HH, your boy Terry.
Yes, I'm sorry. These are the standards we put on this guy.
No.
Hold on.
See, that's why I love it because I don't understand where this Haaland is the greatest goal scorer of all time. I don't know where this comes from. When this guy is literally coming from the Bundesliga, okay, cool. You scored a few goals in the UCL, cool. Many guys have had like a quick spot, so I don't. That's why I say this Premier League thing. They say no Bundesliga. They say no. Oh, well, I play for Dortmund. Oh, but it's only Dortmund. No, you play for the far and away the best team in the Premier League. You have zero excuses not to.
Exactly.
Ricardo, I want 25 minimum.
That's what I'm saying.
Minimum.
That's what I'm saying.
25 goals in this. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. 25 minimum. Him and Nunez shouldn't even be a debate. If it's even remotely a debate, like if it's only like a 3-goal difference, and like say Haaland gets 20, Nunez gets 17. I'm sorry, Haaland, you're a fraud. There should be no debate. It should be clear cut. Haaland is the by far better goal scorer because Nunez isn't going to be the primary goal scorer in the team. It's going to be Mo Santa. So Salah should be maybe Salah, Son, maybe Harry Kane, and Haaland should be competing for that.
Can I ask one more?
You're sleeping on Sterling. Sleeping on Sterling, Ricardo.
Yeah. Just based on what Ricardo said. So if Haaland flops, if it doesn't work, because for me, I don't think he's saying 18 to 20 goals.
Dude, what is this? Hold on, what is this breathing?
Yo, who's sleeping?
Someone is breathing.
Sleeping? Someone's sleeping, bro.
I don't know who it is, man.
Okay,
I
just
don't
keep
hear
going.
anymore.
Okay, Eric, keep going.
Yeah, look, from from what I've been told, from what I've heard, from your boy Terry as well, HH, who said that I think he said Holland would break the record for a single goal
Is that
scored
what
in a
Terry
single
said?
season. I think he said that, yeah. So I'm expecting 30 goals plus something crazy like that. So if Holland flops this season, who's gonna be at who's to blame for for the most part?
But Eric, do you know what they'll say? Hey, it's the first season. You have to give him another season and so forth. Because, see, Eric, here's the thing, though. If, let's say, he gets like 15, 16 Gs, guys say, okay, look, first season. Eric, if I see Messi, PSG numbers and so forth, we're having a chance.
That's different. Yo, you need to. That's different.
No.
And also, Eric, if he scores less than Darwin, we're having a Charles Barkley. We're having a Charles Barkley, bro.
No, you get at least 10, 100%. At least 10.
Better.
Yeah.
All right, Mikey, talk to me, man. Land.
The land. I don't think that shot that he hit the crossbar still has landed on the field yet. I don't know where it is. Look, we know this guy doesn't have any technique. Let's be real. Neither does Nunez. Let me just say that. Darwin Nunez has zero technique. But I'm going to defend Haaland just a little bit here. Okay. He's only had 45 minutes of time with Manchester City on the field. 45 minutes. He doesn't understand KDB's passes. He doesn't understand where Grealish wants the ball. So I'm going to give Haaland that excuse at least. But he made a great defensive clearance today. I must say that. That was an excellent defensive clearance.
No, but Mike, even if he doesn't understand, which is why Jamal even made the point when he was here, even if he doesn't understand all the guys' movements and everything, first touch is first touch. Mike, he doesn't have a first touch. First touch has nothing to do with understanding your teammates. He receives the ball, the guy doesn't know how to trap the ball or control the ball. The ball bounces off of him.
I mean, one time today he did control it quite well around Van Dijk and got it out wide, I think, to Grealish. But that was only once throughout 90 minutes. Once. And I think he had only 15 touches for 90 minutes. That ain't good. I think Julian Alvarez had more in 30 minutes. This is why I think I agree with you, HH. I think Julian Alvarez will have not a bigger impact, but he will have an impact on this squad because at River Plate, Julian Alvarez played a very similar system to what Pep does with
Mike, I'm saying that. No, I'm putting it right now, clip and everything. When the season is done, people will say Alvarez will perform better than Haaland. Not score more or so forth, but people just say he performed and did better over the season than Haaland did. I stand by that.
That could happen. But look, Haaland is very used to the Bundesliga where he runs into channels and there's a lot of space because all the Bundesliga teams play a very high line and play an open football. Haaland is going to have to adapt to the Premier League where when you play Manchester City, it's a low block. Whether it's Nottingham Forest, Fulham, Bournemouth, those teams are not great, but they're going to just sit back. So Haaland's going to have to understand his off-ball movement, which he's very good at, and understanding that, okay, KDB, you got to find me. Grealish, you got to find me. Modric, you got to find me.
And also, this is Mike, you make a great point. Sorry, but the point you made is amazing because it's like Champions League. Yes, it's top tier teams, but everybody gives you space because everybody's attacking. So you've had space at Salzburg, you have space at UCL, you have space at Bundesliga. You're now playing for the best team in the league, where 90% of the teams you face are now going to sit back and defend based on how good this team is. And Mike, I'm going to ask you this. How will Haaland do against a low block?
Don't know. And the same could be said about Nunez. How is he going to do against the low block? We have no clue because both of these guys don't have the technique or the link-up play to break down a low block. So it's going to be fascinating to see in this Premier League season what will happen. But look, I think Haaland will still come good. He'll still score 15 to 20 goals this Premier League season. I don't know what Ricardo's saying, breaking the Premier League goal scoring, but that should be the expectation for a very good striker that he is. But he's, it's 45 minutes of on the field with Manchester City. It's only 45 minutes. You got to take it easy. Once it happens, then we'll see if he comes good. If he doesn't score against West Ham and Skamaka, who West Ham signed, drops a two-piece, oh boy. By the way, that Skamaka guy is actually really good on the ball. He's actually got technique.
No. I've heard very, very good things about the dude, man. So who else wants to drop in?
Let me speak on this.
I'll speak on this.
Okay, wait. Let me talk to Blake, who's not already spoken yet. Blake, talk to me, and then Delta.
I'm very surprised that Haaland's getting so much attention due to the fact is City, which doesn't have really a lot of fans, but Haaland and Darwin Nunez are basically twins, but Haaland should really outscore him by a very good margin, and that Haaland needs to, for me, will struggle under Pep Guardiola's system due to the fact where you guys were saying about the space on like how he had at RB Salzburg and the UCL, etc. like that, and then Julian Alvarez will fit in more, in my opinion, because of he was at River Plate, and then at River Plate they play a very similar style, like at City. So I think Julian Alvarez will do better, and that Haaland. And then I think the guy in my photo, his name's Daniel Zundorf, will outscore Haaland. Then outscore Haaland. So yeah.
Okay.
Who is that?
Delta. Talk to me. Delta.
Yo, what's up, boss?
Haaland.
We're talking about Haaland. Look, I'll be honest, man. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure last season Nunez had more goals and assists than Haaland. So
yes,
it's not really a wild take to say he's going to outscore Haaland this season, because I believe he's a better player than Haaland. Prior to this game, I always believed Nunez was a better player. I've seen him again.
Player?
Yeah, I feel like he was a better
call.
player.
That's a big call.
It's going to be a big call, man. And the receipts are there, and ahead of the season they might come back. But I will say this. I don't know what Ricardo was saying about breaking the Premier League record. This guy's not scoring 34 Premier League goals. Nowhere near that. Maybe 15, maybe 20 max. 34 is a lot. Especially coming in for the first season, new system, new culture, new country. But
wait, sorry, Delta. Sorry to pause, but just very, very quick here. I just need to just address the Chelsea fans just very briefly, and I promise I'll come back to you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Sage and Eric, can you explain what this crap is that your club is doing? Sage and Eric, can you please explain this?
I haven't seen this. This is my first time seeing this.
Ain't no way.
Sage and Eric.
That's why I'm
I'll come back to Sage and Eric. Can you please explain this crap? Because
we've been linked to this guy.
Sage and Eric. I specifically asked for another midfielder, another attacker, and so forth. Sage, at no point did I ask for the MLS. Sage and Eric, at no point did I ask for Joe Biden. I didn't ask for Hillary Clinton. I didn't ask for Trump. So Sage and Eric, can you please explain this crap that I'm looking at here?
Listen, Laporta's on it, man.
Zima, can you shut up, please?
I'll tell you.
Eric, can you explain this to me?
I think I've cracked it, right? I think I've cracked it. You know how Todd B went to have a meal with.
Also, Fab, you are sick for saying "here we go."
Fab, you're sick how Todd B went to have a meal with Laporta, or the president of Barcelona. I think he went there to take some advice when it comes to transfers. Like, bro, what is this? An American goalkeeper? Like, bro, listen, I don't know this kid, right? But what I do know is we've been linked to him since like 4 months ago. But I better not find out Todd B went to take transfer tips from Laporta. If that meal was about that, then I'm jumping off a bridge at this point.
Sage, to be fair, if he was taking transfer tips, he would have had Rafinha.
We're going to get back to Delta very soon. But Eric, can you quickly explain this so I can get back to Delta? Eric, please explain this club is doing.
Todd B.
Yeah, so
his name is Gaga.
Okay.
Eric, why are we signing Lady Gaga?
You mean Google Gaga?
I think
that's his name, right?
I was gonna say I think it's a man, but no. Look, it's a new goalkeeper. Yeah.
Okay.
They call him the next Courtois.
No. Delta, sorry. Back to a regular program. So Delta, Haaland, man. If he gets outscored by Nunez, what are we saying? Because Delta, I was told that this guy's the greatest striker of his generation. That's what I got told, Delta.
Oh man, the kind of nonsense I was hearing about Haaland.
Yes.
Like this is the up and coming generation for the strikers we're getting between Haaland and Nunez. I mean, HH, look at this. Look at it this way. I think you said great goal scorer, terrible footballer, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could look at it from a Lukaku standpoint. I mean, he was scoring a lot of goals back in was it Chelsea and West Brom. I think he had a ton of goals, like over 100 Premier League goals. And for Belgium, I think he has 70 goals for Belgium. Great goal scorer, but I don't rate Lukaku as a footballer. Now he is a better footballer than Nunez and Haaland, but as a great footballer,
that's for sure.
Yeah,
no, it's not a great
footballer. How much he
bro.
gets on the eye test? How much he gets on the eye test?
Oh, he gets about
60, 50,
30 or 40.
Yeah,
no,
40%.
I think he gets about 40 something. He fails the eye test, but he gets about 40 something %.
Yeah, absolutely. So look at Lukaku when he was young. He was banging goals. You could say the same for Haaland. We can't compare Haaland, saying he's going to break the Champions League record with over 140 goals. That, I mean, I don't think even Mbappe will. And I think Mbappe is really just the future of football. And he's going to turn out to be one of the greatest players ever, in my opinion. But with Haaland, I don't think he's going to do anything really spectacular in football. I think he's just going to be another average player, Jamal. I mean, that's my standpoint.
They're saying he's going to break the Champions League record. Bro, study about even breaking the Premier League record. And you're not even going to break that.
That's no. That's from
the record is safe.
That's what I find crazy. But you know what? I think people just like to just overhype things and just talk. It's like,
exactly.
Where does this come from in terms of, because Cristiano and Messi, these are unicorns. These are goal-scoring unicorns.
He's not going to get anywhere near that.
I mean, how dare you even begin to put Haaland in the same category as Cristiano and Messi were scoring 40 to 50 goals regularly in La Liga, not in the Bundesliga. 40 to 50 goals in La Liga, and these guys are dropping I've just never understood the leap from, this guy scored lots of goals to begin with. Now, how do you now go from there to who will now match up what Messi and Cristiano were doing for the best part of a decade? That makes sense.
Forget about Messi and Cristiano. Do you even think he's going to surpass Aguero record? Not even these two.
That'll be hard. That'll be hard.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my cue, man. He's not going to be a City legend. Nunez, we'll see.
Let me speak on this.
Oz, and I'll come to you, Sage. Oz.
The other guy, oh my God, what I can say about it. See, the thing is, everything that could have gone wrong for this guy did. Julian Alvarez scored, Nunez scored, he missed 2 open shots. Like, oh my, like everything that just happened went wrong for Haaland. Hey, look, it is what it is. But let me speak on what Ricardo was talking about, how it's not a Pep player. The reason why Pep bought Haaland wasn't because he's a Pep player. He wants to win the Champions League. He thinks Haaland's going to help him, give him a new dimension for the Champions League so that it'll be the extra boost that he's been needing for the past, 7 years that he's been trying to get it, the Champions League. So that's why you can't say he's not a Pep player, because Pep has every single sign that Pep has signed is his player. And you cannot say out of nowhere, Messi decided to go off the rails and decide to just go and get Haaland.
Doctor, your mic is R2D2 right now.
Dude, are you computerized or something? Is that a computerized?
Your mic is possessed.
Your
mic is on a seizure right now.
You're transmitting from the Death Star.
Exorcist tax.
Easy.
Wait, okay, maybe try and sort it out. So let me come to your boy Sage and come to your boy Suleiman and then call Sage. Haaland, man.
Yeah, I just want to say about Haaland. I'll start by saying this. I don't know who said Nunez is a better footballer than Haaland. I'll be honest. That's really nothing to brag about. Like, the equivalent is like an elephant standing on a coin. Like, when it comes to the margin of who's a better footballer between Haaland and Nunez, they're both trash. Like, it's not. If you want to say Nunez is A and Haaland is B, they're still trash. Less than 20%.
No, but Nunez is better though. But Nunez is better.
Well, how is he better? Explain that to me. How's he better? They're the same, man. They can't dribble. They can't pass.
Nunez's first touch, his attempt. Have you seen
Nunez better than Haaland? No, look, for me, he's better than Haaland, man. 100%.
Why? Because he's less tall and he like, come on, man, he's more mobile. Really, come on, Eric. They're both trash.
He's better.
How is he better? Explain to me in detail how he's better. All you're saying is he's better. How is he better?
His touch is better for me.
No, it's not.
Oh my! Let's not do this, man. Let's not do this.
Okay.
I'll finish. Yeah, Haaland. I'll tell you where the whole goal scoring came from. I think it was like when this guy came to the scene. He was 20 years old. He came from Salzburg, I think, or that team he was at in Austria, and he started breaking records for his age. Like, this guy has like 20 Champions League goals in 21 appearances, and he's not even 25 yet. If you remember, Messi and Ronaldo started consistently scoring 40 plus, 30 plus when they were around that age. So the fact that this guy, when it comes to purely scoring, putting that ball in the back of the net, and he's this young, and he's giving you double digits consistently, I think that's where the hype came from. It was just how young he is and the amount of goals he's scoring, the volume of goals he's scoring. But as for what he's gonna do, City, I mean, we all know what City are gonna do. But as for Haaland, listen, he's trash. I personally don't think he should be involved in the build up play. He stops the team from build up play. You know, he's not mobile. He can't dribble. He you know, he's process thinking. He can't come up with better options. I just feel like this guy should find a space, run into it, and tap that ball in, or just shoot.
But do you think ultimately like he's gonna work for City? Like
He's gonna. I'll tell you why this is gonna work.
People say, people say, okay, we're being overreactionary, we're being so quick that at the end of 38 games, he's gonna actually say what's up and be amazing for Man City.
I'll tell you this, right? I myself didn't understand the move at all because if you look at Pep Guardiola's record,
I still don't. Yeah.
If you look at Pep Guardiola's record, the guy does not like to work with limited attackers. He likes fluidity. He likes fluid players, versatility, players that can come up with more options in the final third, who are composed. The fact that he went for such a limited player that's tall, lanky, he's easily exposed. It doesn't make sense. But what I feel like Pep Guardiola is doing for once, or maybe in a long time, is he's trying to replicate what he did with Lewandowski. I mean, obviously Lewandowski is technically better than Haaland, but Lewandowski was never a great dribbler or passer. He just knew how to control the ball, position himself, and he just shot. So maybe what he's hoping to do is, if he wants to win a CL, I mean, Haaland is still young. I don't think he's going to win a CL with him anytime soon. But I think what he's hoping for is that I just need that guy that can give me 30 plus goals in a season, and we'll see where it takes me. But as for Haaland, listen, I'm going to say this. I'm not sure who said he's going to break the Salah record, but he is going to get very close. He is going to get, I'll say 28 in his first season, 28 in the Premier League.
That's such a hot take, man.
Let me come to your boy, Korn and Suleiman. Haaland, man.
Yeah, HH. I ain't gonna hold you. Bundesliga tax is real.
Yeah, please don't hold me, man.
Bundesliga tax is real. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Core, aren't you a Bayern fan?
Core, just talk. Core,
I'm a Bayern fan, but yeah, I agree.
Core, just talk.
Just talk. Because of the miss.
All right, Core, your mic is bad.
Is that my internet?
Suleiman, talk. Suleiman,
you gotta love Core, man.
Suleiman, talk to me. Suleiman,
no,
Haaland, man.
So are we judging Haaland based on this game, or are we just predicting how he'll do in throughout the season?
Both. Haaland in this game missing 2 great chances, one from 3 yards after his nemesis and his rival Darwin just scored. How the optics look, and how much pressure is he on? Because Suleiman, I was told that this guy's going to break Cristiano's record. He's as good as Mbappe, and he is the next great striker.
This performance was worse than that Mount performance versus Liverpool in that in that cup final. No, there is pressure on Haaland. I'll be honest, because the only reason why Pep bought him, and I feel like it was a panic buy after they got knocked out by Madrid, is to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
I think he will score goals in the Premier League just based on the fact that the amount of creators in that team. I think they'll figure it out. Even though I don't think City they're going to be as fluid as next season, as last season, because they don't have that false nine obviously anymore. So, I mean, he'll still get goals, but Haaland's not going to win the Champions League at City. Neither will Pep at City. I'll be honest. But I think they'll do well. I think they're favorites for the Premier League. I think they're going to win it.
Let's hit these debates, man. Hold up. One game last season. So shout out to I think Alp says don't be reactionary after one game like last season. No, we're not. But we're just trying to we still have to react to this one game specifically when Nunez dunked on thingy with the abuse that Nunez received, bro. Ella, thank you for the dub. Look out for Fabio Cavalli, will surprise a few. Wait, is it the dude that came on for Liverpool?
Yeah,
for a few minutes?
From Fulham. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's gonna be important because Liverpool don't have very creative midfielders besides Thiago. We all know Henderson, So I think
I think he could do something. And look, they need all the bodies they can get. So yeah, look. Put it this way, he's already a better player than both Haaland and Nunez combined. So I can give you that. Arsenal CL winners 22-2023. Lord, Mane on Bundesliga may hit 60 plus goals and assists. The highlights.
That is true. That is true.
He already scored against Leipzig. I think they beat Leipzig like 5-2. So
5-3.
No, 5-3, 5-3.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, did you see that picture of Bayern's line? Like there was 3 defenders while they were attacking. Like it's crazy.
No. Look, but as I said, look. So much is why I'm so excited for this league, because it's like if Mane could get 20-something goals in the Premier League, this guy could hit 30 or 35. And Solomon, let's just do this. What be funny? What if Mane, and let's just say, for example, Mane breaks Lewandowski's record in his first season, and Lewandowski scores like 6 goals in the La Liga.
No,
If that happens, Lewandowski has to retire. He shouldn't go to World Cup. He has to retire.
Yeah, if Mane breaks his record.
No. If Mane breaks his record, Lewandowski drops 6 goals in La Liga.
Mane ain't built like that. He ain't built like that.
Okay.
He missed chances too.
Flirting, Haaland 8 touches, harassment. He had 9 touches, didn't he? I think Lukaku had 9 touches.
I think 7 touches was in the first half. I think, but I don't know.
Hey, look, bottom line, that's bad.
They're both trash, bro.
Shout out to Kristaps Andressons, who says, "Hey, you're from Latvia, man. What up, bro? Serious question. How effed is the next season with the World Cup in the middle of it? Also, want to get HH for an interview on my politics show one day. Bro, drop me an email. HevelFootballHot.com. Drop me an email and I'll respond to you.
That's a good pick, because HH has been around forever. He knows everything about ball.
Ricardo, shut up, man.
You could ask him about.
He's 45.
He's been around before the Cold War, man.
Ask him about the Industrial Revolution, man.
All right, Kristaps, focus. So this is going to be a very unique season because I don't know how it's going to work. Okay, so wait a minute. So the season stops 2 weeks before November 21st.
Yeah.
And then it starts 2 weeks after the final.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Well, actually, for some teams, it might be a little less. Yeah.
No, but I heard
No. I thought it's like there's a very strict time that it starts. I thought for every season it starts 2 weeks after the World Cup final. So if you get knocked in the group stages, you have all that time to wait until, because then it'll get too confusing if you like. There has to be a specific date it starts, and I believe that the date is 2 weeks after the final. Put it this way: it's never ever happened before. There's never been a World Cup in the middle of a season. Look, shout out to Qatar and so forth. It's a world, it's global, it's cool. All I'm saying is that if the World Cup had been this summer, Pogba would have played. That's what I'm saying.
But he wasn't going to do anything anyway, man. He wasn't going to do anything anyway, man.
Well, France are going to do even less with him. So
the World Cup would have been done by now. I mean, Ronaldo would have lifted the World Cup.
God forbid.
Shout out to his reply. Shout out to the reply.
No, please, Christos, I have no idea. All I'll say to myself is that it's going to be weird because come November, I'm not going into that 50-50 tackle. Your manager, I'm feeling a bit ill. I'm not really feeling fully fit here. Because you're like, I don't want to get injured a few weeks just before the freaking World Cup. This happens every 4 freaking years. Imagine if you're like a Julian Alvarez and so forth. You're like, bro, I have the chance to possibly play a key role for Argentina at the World Cup. And I have a possible, and this could be my only chance to play with Messi for Argentina. I don't want to screw that up trying to help Man City win a bloody Queen Lizzie League. So it's going to be very interesting to see how guys are playing a few months. But if you're Liverpool and you have... See, Liverpool are lucky. Salah, Diaz, they're all good. They'll be good.
No, HH, I have a question. All the Champions League group stage fixtures, how are they going to play out? Because I know, like last season, it was like until December, the final game.
So, no, I think they said that. I think the group stage will finish before the World Cup, I think.
Oh,
that's what I
heard. I think that's what they say. Yeah. So all
like,
the group stage games will finish by the time the World Cup starts.
So like late October, early November.
Yeah. So basically, like late October, group stage things will finish, and then
usually the last
knockouts.
game...
Because remember, the final is December 19th. It's like I think it's a week before Christmas, the World Cup final. So
because the last game of the group stage is always like the second week of December.
Yeah. That's what I was curious.
It's going to be now. It's going to be earlier. So it might be end of October, early November. Paul Kickley. All Noland has is physicality. At least the Predator had Salini taking on Arnie. By the way, Grealish 100 mil, Odegaard 35 mil. See who has the better season. Bro,
You know,
look, bro,
Odegaard was made captain. He's the captain of Arsenal.
yeah, I mean,
It's crazy.
and he's young. The guy is super young. I mean,
Like
but look,
23.
I don't rate Grealish. He is good. He just passes that. He passes the eye test. He passes the eye test. He is good, but I just don't rate him as highly as other guys do. And if Odegaard has a better season, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised.
Look,
Bro.
Sterling is better than him, and Pep replaced him with Sterling with him.
You think Sterling? Wait, Sterling is a better player or more effective?
Just better. Sterling's just better.
Just
than him,
better
so,
overall.
Yeah.
That's that. I don't know about that.
Because Grealish isn't.
I'll give you this.
It's a fact.
I'll give you this.
It's a fact.
I believe. I wouldn't be shocked if Sterling has a better season than Grealish for Chelsea. I wouldn't be surprised. Sam Kleinberg. I feel your comments about Haaland will come and bite you if someone ends up recording this today. Super unfair to critique Haaland after one game. Here's the thing, Sam. It's very simple. The only way this can come back and bite me is if he breaks the record or scores lots of goals. If he scores 15 or 16 goals, fine. The only way this can come back to bite me is if this guy goes crazy in the season. And if he does, hands up, cool. That's only if he does. If he drops 15 goals, 17 goals, or even less, you know what it is, because based on the hype, it's Pep, it's Man City, it's this, it's that, 20 goals minimum in the EPL. Minimum. 20 goals minimum. You get clowned.
Golden boot. Yes.
Erling Bogerland, oh my God. Needed by opponents to be the highlight. Hashtag it ain't easy. Oh, you guys are clowns, man. Kelvin Tahiro, I have seen more energy from Anthony Joshua than Maguire. Jesus, this man. Southgate selecting Maguire shows they are both sharing the same girl, the same corona. Oh, wow. God damn, the same corona mask. God damn. Alps, same dude who called Mason Mount English Messi. Who was that? Is now having another reactionary and fickle football take. Not surprised. Streets clip these takes. Who the hell called Mount English Messi? Who the hell said that crap, man? The heck? U12. City play way too slow. Cancelo effort level. Bro, show some love on Cancelo. Cancelo is a quality player, man. Science FC. Z-Man kissing Haaland's bum because we're white. Hashtag bro. Oh.
Was Z-Man white?
It's ironic. It's ironic this is coming from English talent, bro.
You two again. We need a refund for Gucci Man and Mahrez's touches and effort level from City was dead. Walker, technician on the ball, and Cancelo needs to return that 7.
Wait, what is he talking about?
Yeah, no. Cancelo's out, man. Cancelo's out. Talent FC. Haaland chose Norway over England. His career is over. Hashtag clown. Bro,
HH. I'm watching this Barca game right now, and Lewandowski might be a fraud. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now, bro. Ricardo, but I'm not gonna be reactionary. Ricardo,
I don't want to say.
The drink is already starting.
Hella reactionary.
All I'm saying is this, guys. This is going to be a very interesting season because my eyes are glued to Haaland and Lewandowski.
You know who's cooking though.
Don't tell me it's Rafinha.
No, it's the Oos.
Oos.
Look at that.
He's gonna get injured in 2 minutes, man. Relax.
AJ, stop that drink, bro.
La Cobham, the ex-Nigeria. Oh wow. Can I cook Haaland the same way people cook to Rom?
Of course, yes.
Yes.
No, Rom was different.
No, you can't. No.
LSK Laxon. This hangout is going to age like a fine wine. Hashtag 4K Ultra HD. So maybe he believes that Haaland is going to go crazy with the goals. Okay, we'll see about it, man. We'll see about it. Rodrigo Rodgers, man. The leaks looked sus. Did Chelsea dodge a bullet 100,000%?
I mean,
I said it, man.
For being honest.
I said it.
IFAC ring and treble season. Cristiano Ronaldo 2022-2023 EPL top scorer. Sia GOAT. And we're going to be talking about your boy Sia, man. David T. Blue Patriots going for Lady Gaga's run.
It's not looking good for Chelsea.
UK #1 singles goes to Double H Boychester Divide. Shout out to HH. Can we talk about Boychester Divided? Oh no, we will. And David C, man, thank you for the dub, man, David. By the way, I'm 100% sure CR7 read all those tweets while eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and has also turned them into an audiobook while sleeping. David, I wouldn't be surprised. And speaking of the man himself, man, Ricardo,
Yes.
Can you talk about your goats, bro?
Our go.
Go easy.
Our goats. I'll talk about our goats because I find this odd.
Yeah.
Like Ricardo, what's our goat doing? Trolling or going around his own fan pages and responding to fan pages.
Have you watched
Ricardo. This fan page is called CR7 Leandario, which must mean legendary or something. Why is he commenting on his own a fan page of himself?
Look, man. Have you watched Game of Thrones?
Yes. Don't spoil it for anyone though. Don't spoil
No, I'm not spoiling it. Well, if you haven't watched it, if you haven't watched it,
I mean, if you haven't watched it, then
all right. You remember?
I know, by the way, it's trash. The last season is trash, by the way. But yeah, go on.
You know Tywin Lannister, right?
Yeah.
Remember when he says, "Any man who calls himself a king is no true king."
Yeah.
Here comes these bum-ass analogies, man.
This guy had the audacity to announce on an Instagram, on a fan page, that the king is playing on Sunday.
Ricardo, that is beyond. It's beyond cringe. That is beyond cringe.
My goat is in the gutter, man. He's having a career low right now. He's going through it. This is a midlife crisis in football terms.
Yeah.
Look, this is not even the first time. It's not the first time he's done this. He's done this, with the factos or too jealous, bro. His family.
Ricardo, so here's the thing right now, because people said that with that whole factors thing, they say, "Oh no, that's not Cristiano tweeting out. Like he has a PR team that does it." Coming out, put that to rest, and now I bet that no, it is him.
This is
tweeting
him.
it out.
Of course it's him, man. But like the weird part is that it's not even just Cristiano. Like his family partakes in these activities as well, especially his sister. His sister is
yes.
She's probably a little more weird than Ronaldo himself. But this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing myself. But the one thing I do appreciate is that he said on Sunday the king plays, right? And I remembered, oh shit, Messi's playing on Sunday. So shout out to Ronaldo. Friendly reminder that Messi's playing on Sunday. But this is embarrassing, man.
Ricardo, you're funny.
Ricardo, you're gonna be watching us, by the way.
Of course.
No, but with this whole thing, and Delta, let's hope that Neymar doesn't dive again. With this whole thing, though, my thing is that I just hope that I really now want him to be in the Europa League right now. Because do you know what this is? It is really paining him about the rejections.
But
and also, here's the thing: we now know that he is on social media, and he views social media, so he has seen all the memes and all the abuse as to how this guy's been rejected, and all of the insults and the jokes people have been made about him being rejected. Yeah. So. Do you know how much it will burn and pain him if he's forced to play? Deservedly so, because he signed a contract, play in the Europa League.
No, but with the Manchester United fans,
you guys hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, with the Manchester United fans, like Ronaldo at this point, at least this is what I'm seeing it, right? Like he's just trying to do damage control. He's gonna end up saying no, like I don't know if you saw the Atletico Madrid one where it was like a banner and it said like no to CR7, whatever.
Yeah.
And
CR7
then he puts like 4 laughing emojis or whatever. I mean, I'm conflicted because I don't know whether to believe him, the GOAT himself, or to believe the fact that his agent wasn't having him do a twerk off for Atletico, and then because it didn't go his way, now he's laughing. Like to me, this what are you doing, HH?
Relax, Ricardo. Ricardo, leave me alone. Ricardo, leave me alone.
We saw that, bro.
Suleiman, can
I go next?
Ricardo, just talk.
Yeah,
use your mouth to talk.
Bro, it was. Look, Ronaldo, I don't know what's going through his mind right now. He's probably in denial. He's in the denial stage. And this is the reaction he's giving everybody, the whole world. And we'll see how this develops, because it could get even better, or that might just be it. So, shout out to Ronaldo, though. I hope he finds peace in life, man.
Yeah, bro.
Zeman,
I want to talk about my GOAT. I was told by someone, I'm not going to mention them, I was told that my GOAT is a better passer than Maradona. I was told that
I was about to bring that up.
Who said that? Who said that?
Sage himself, man. You're a criminal. Wait, let me just
Listen, we will discuss this. We will discuss this today.
We will,
there's nothing to
we
discuss,
will, bro.
No, no,
Sage,
no,
we
we're
will.
not. We're
Well,
not
wait,
talking
you
about
say
that.
Suga is a better passer than
Come
Maradona?
on, man.
Yeah.
Come
yeah.
on.
Okay, can I announce this real quick,
I'll say
Z-Man?
this.
What's going on
Let
here?
me finish my part, Sage. We're gonna get to you, bro. We're gonna get to you,
Come on.
bro. Now, my goat is saying the King is gonna play on Sunday or something like that, and this is sad times, bro. Why would you say that? Like that's such a weird comment to say, man. He's probably smiling while saying that, bro. And he said it under a Ronaldo fanboy's account, right?
Yeah,
This guy's at least he interacts with his fan base. That's a good thing. But yeah, man, it's looking like I feel like he's bound to stay at Manchester, man. There aren't like it seems like Atletico is kind of pulling back.
Bayern, Bayern
Yeah,
rejected him.
I don't think this guy has that much offers that are suitable for a player of his caliber. Just when it comes to salary and just like I don't think Napoli is really a destination for him. So he's definitely going to stay, and it's a matter of just him not playing Europa League and just focusing on the league. I think that's what they're going to do with him. But you know, my goat, bro, he's you know he keeps impressing me, bro. He's engaging. Is Messi engaging? I don't think so. So
No, Messi
He's
isn't a
missing
man child,
penalties.
man.
That's what he's doing. He's missing penalties. That's what he's doing.
care about
Messi isn't a man child, man. He doesn't.
But where the hell did HH go?
Yeah,
Can we
my
ask
goat
him?
is a man child. That's a bonus.
You went to go twerk.
Wait, just no. I'm actually glad. Pause.
Easy.
Listen, if he comes back and he's Maradona take, he might kick. All right, he's back anyway.
Did you hear his Maradona take it, Jake?
No.
No, I didn't announce it. I didn't announce it. Sure. I'll say it. PSG Delta. PSG Delta.
Streets. What did he
say?
say?
PSG Delta. Can I announce my own take? God damn.
Because I think my
PSG Delta. Let me just say it, bro. I just want to, before I say this, right? When it comes to purely passing the ball, I am not talking about playmaking. I am not talking about dribbling past 5 defenders, laying it off. I'm not talking about playmaking. When it comes to dinging the ball, when it comes to passing 1-2 links, Rabona crosses, Cristiano Ronaldo will go down as the better passer than the late Diego Maradona. That is not a stretch.
Let him explain himself.
No. That's a flagrant too, man. The guy got ejected.
So Paul, what's the thing? Paul, why is Cristiano going around?
It's all red, man. It's all red.
No. I don't even know what happened last time. So Paul, like,
we can't have you can't speak on the dead like that.
So Paul, why is Cristiano going around commenting on fan pages and stuff like this, man, and everything, man?
Oh, I mean, look, you have to understand, Cristiano's obsessed, man. He's obsessed with his body. He's obsessed with himself. Like, he could be even gay. You never know, man. Like,
Relax, bro.
Shout out to
Corey, are you homophobic?
Bro, let's not try to get HH banned.
Focus on the football. Paul, just focus on the football.
Come on, man.
Focus on the football.
He could be gay.
Just focus on the football. Should Cristiano just accept that Europa League is here and he should go in the Europa League, man?
To be honest, man, I told you CR7's past his prime. Him and Messi, man, they all past their prime. They're not gonna have another prime season like how they had in the past during their Barcelona and Real Madrid days. I would love him to go to MLS HH. I think MLS is the solution for him. Instead of thinking about UEFA Champions League, you have another Champions League in the MLS called CONCACAF Champions League HH, where fruit sellers, farmers, all of them, they play. He could win the CONCACAF Champions League.
The Seattle Sounders might need his service, man.
I'm warning you, bro.
The Seattle Sounders might need his service.
Cristiano is not going to go from UCL to the
up,
CONCACAF thing, man, bro. So relax, man.
Oh, this is embarrassing. They're doing the
I'm
wave,
serious,
man.
There's unless he wants to go to Sudamericana, Champions League with the South American team.
But guys, here's the thing. My thing is that, no, guys, shouldn't this guy just suit up for the Europa League, bro? Suit up.
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't want
he's the
that
king,
first
man.
game. He doesn't want that first game where people start recording and then they see the anthem and it pans to his face. The camera just pans to his face, bro.
No, the king. Look, the king needs to win that Europa League crown, man. He needs to win it.
No, but Eric, come on. It's time for him to sort of for the Europa. Like, this is just a huge, massive L. It's a huge, massive L for him, and I think it's. But you know, this one was it's karma. Why did he leave Real Madrid? Also, guys, can I ask guys this? Because let me just get some clarity here, streets and everything. So, did he leave Real because he didn't get paid as much as he wanted, or he left Real due to tax reasons?
No one really knows, man.
That's all conspiracy theories.
I think
the tax.
It's not a tax.
I think it was solved, like the tax thing.
Yeah, it was about he didn't get the contract he wanted from Florida.
Florentino didn't rate him that high to give him the.
He wanted that Messi contract.
Because after that 3P, he think he deserved the world. He thought, like, I deserve billions and billions. So.
But Silliman, it's all conspiracy theories, however.
No, but
Nobody
I
really
feel like,
actually knows.
Wait, hold on. Suleiman, I'll come back to you. Suleiman.
No, I feel like the tax problem was before he left. It was like it was already solved. So when they won the 3P,
No, but Suleiman, my question is, should he accept that? Suleiman, it's very simple. He has two options. Suleiman, this is two options. Sporting Lisbon, take a pay cut, or suit up for Europa League against Kazakhstan.
Sporting is a decent option because, like, did they finish third in the Portuguese league?
But the thing is that, as Simon just said, what if he goes to Sporting and they finish third and is back in Europa?
Yeah, it's a possibility, even though they have good players, Sporting. But I mean, wait. So the reason why he didn't go to Chelsea, was it because United weren't willing to sell to a Premier League club, or was it Tuchel didn't see him in his?
Well, the reports I read was that Tuchel said he doesn't fit the plans. But if Chelsea are struggling for goals and so forth, you see, I can easily see Todd Bowley pushing for Cristiano.
He did HH. He pushed for him, but in the end, he decided to go with what Tuchel wants, and I think that was a trap.
Eric, don't you even dare escape from that, because Eric, I heard what he said yesterday. Do you still? Are you still with the same opinion yesterday?
I'm flip flopping, man. I don't know anymore.
Look, it's just to decide. Do you or do you not want Cristiano at Chelsea?
No. I don't.
HH, can I just make a quick point about his Real Madrid contract? Just a quick point about his Real Madrid contract. I don't believe money is a problem. This guy, I don't know how many sponsorship he has. HH, he has a lifetime Nike contract, so money is definitely not a problem for him. He's a billionaire. Like I said, it's a conspiracy theory. I mean, it could be Paris. It could be something with the dressing room. It's never confirmed, and we never know. But speaking about him going on Instagram, I mean, that's what Thursday night does to a rapist. I mean, he just,
relax, man.
I'm all
Delta,
good,
relax.
What's up, boss?
That's a yellow. I don't know where my cards are, but that is a yellow.
It ain't party time.
That might be a red card,
prestige, man.
Whoa. That's a yellow.
We need to go to
That's
VAR,
a
man.
yellow.
That might be a red card.
Mute your mic, Ricardo. Let me speak.
Preach, bro. Preach.
Freedom of speech. Let's go. Like I said, I think HH, it was yesterday, right? But I think today he also went to like a fan page and he said something about one of what is his name, Eddie Howe or something. He commented, said he doesn't want Cristiano to play against him, and he said that's facts or something like that. Like, I think he's just using time as Kevin Durant would do. But the only difference, Kevin Durant would just go on his burner accounts. But I guess Cristiano's more vocal, and he just goes ahead and just be more open about his viewpoints. And I can't really blame him, because when you want to go out of a club and you're against the club and you're against the board, I wouldn't say more against the manager, but he's like stuck in this predicament that he doesn't know where he's going to go. And I feel like, in a way, he's just I don't know if he's having any mental breakdowns, but I feel like he wants to leave and the club is not allowing him to leave. But you can't really.
But that's unless you buy yourself out of your contract, but you have to go somewhere. If nobody is willing to put up the money to buy you, how can the club sell you to air or oxygen?
HH, we just saw Rafinha Dembele link up, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Link up. Oh, that goal. HH, that's the thing of beauty, bro.
Zima just saw it, man. Zima just saw it.
This could have been a London Blues. This could have been at London Blues.
Delta, can you just?
It's
a friendly.
Good,
it's a friendly.
Why aren't they in Chelsea, HH? Why aren't they in Chelsea?
Z-man, shut up.
You know what's
crazy? Continue, please.
Anyways, yeah, you can't. But here's my thing, though, HH. You can't keep a powerful man like Cristiano against his own ways, because he can force his way out. We've seen it with Juventus. We've seen it with Real Madrid. We've seen it with Manchester United back in 2009. If he wants, and like George Mendes, I mean, he's the most powerful agent in the world, in the football world. I just don't know where. HH, there's no other way but have to wait until the transfer deadline day. We don't know if he's going to leave or if he's going to stay at Manchester United. He wants to leave. There's no club that approached the United headquarters, the United board. I don't know where this is going. So he's out there commenting on Instagram. He's still doing it today. Did it yesterday and did it today. You know, props to the guy. I mean, he's going to be playing Thursday night by the looks of it. But like I said, we don't know. We don't know what the future holds for him.
Shout out to that. But no. I mean, look, we don't know the future holds. And also, Barca fans, it's New York Red Bulls.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's
Yeah,
a
but
friendly.
it's New York Red Bulls.
But
It's New York Red Bulls.
HH, who are your wingers?
Eric,
we could have saw this at the bridge, man.
Sorry. Hokage, Cristiano Ronaldo. Should he accept that he's failed in his attempt to leave United and suit up for Europa? Or Hokage, do you think in the 11th hour, Khan and Sonny Hamilton should be like, you know what? let's take the Portuguese dip.
No, he's not coming to Bayern. Can you guys hear me, by the way?
We can.
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Bayern, not an option. But, you know, HH, I think Ronaldo should suck it up and he should see the bright side of things. Like, okay, you don't get to play in the Champions League. You know what's the second best thing he likes, HH, after the Champions League? He likes scoring goals. This guy loves scoring goals. Taking his shirt off and showing off his abs is his second favorite thing to do in life. After hanging out with Cristiano Jr., doing that is the next best thing, HH. And listen, Eric Ten Hag, he I don't know. I know they lost to Atleti today, but his teams create chances. So suck it up. Play in Europa League, but you get to score a lot more goals, in my opinion. I feel like his goal count will rise. Because listen, with Ajax, he got a guy like Haller scoring like 40-plus goals in a season, 30 to 40 goals in a season. So with the players he has, the players at Man U are better than the players at Ajax. I would expect Ronaldo's goal tally to go up. So in my opinion, sure, okay, you miss out on the Champions League. Dude, he's so far ahead of. I think he's not too far ahead of Messi, but I don't think Messi's gonna like pass him up this season. But dude, you like scoring goals, stay there. No need to cause any drama. You know, play with Rashi, play with Martial, play with those top class players. And become a Man United legend again. Because if he leaves Man U, there's going to be a lot of Man U fans that probably they'll strip away his legend status because of disrespecting the club. And it's Man U. Why would they leave Man U? What a big, massive club they are. So the risk is if you don't win Europa League, if you drop a stinker in Europa League, if you go scoreless in Europa League.
Hokage, man. If he drops a stinker in the Europa League, I mean,
the abuse.
Does he have to win Europa League?
Yes. I don't know, but the abuse is bad now, HH. But if that happens, no, it's going to be too much.
Who's the top scorer of Europa League?
I think it was Falcao.
That's not a question that needs to be asked.
Who is the top goal scorer in Europa League?
No, I think it's Falcao, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, Falcao. Yeah, another legend, another icon.
Can CR7 break that record?
Nah, of course not, man. Come on. CR7.
So let's hit this Dobes, man. Alps, HH, Ardes exposed someone calling Mount English Messi. I know that wasn't me though. I don't know who it was, man. Whoever that was, that's super weird, man. That's super weird. That definitely wasn't me. Half hopes witch doctor Juju. Wet dream. CR37 plays Europa. Messi injured, misses the World Cup. I don't want Messi to miss the World Cup. Cristiano, well, you know. Anthony Gonzalez. Thank you for the dub, man. Has Messi ever played in the Europa League? This is Cristiano's chance to one up the list.
Yeah, it's one title that Messi won.
Yeah, but look, man. Yeah, that's what's supposed to what about, man.
Messi
Look,
has
see,
never played Europa League, has he?
if Cristiano scores the Europa League final goal, he's going to take off his shirt and he's going to claim that as a dub, and he'll put that in his museum. These are facts. These are facts.
I mean, HH, didn't you do the same with Hazard though?
Hmm?
Did you do the same with
QC8,
Hazard?
I know. QC8. CR37 puts down the phone. Strap up for Thursday night, bro. And here's the thing, though, bro. Europa League. First of all, Europa League are going to use his image, whether he likes to or not, for promotional material. So Europa League already is basically Thursday night is going to have so many viewpoints because all of his fans and so forth are now going to come in. So, bro, this is great for Europa League. Cristiano, you are now like everyone is going to watch Messi in the UCL. Everyone's going to watch Cristiano in the Europa League. So we're now spreading the love around. If we have both of you in the UCL, what did the Europa League get? This now makes things democratic and fair. So,
what if both played in Europa League the same season?
How the hell is Messi playing in the Europa League?
No, I mean
Yeah, he's in
If
PSG now.
if PSG finished third,
No, let's say if he was still in Barcelona.
No, they won't finish below fourth. I mean, look at their
I
squad
mean,
now.
hypothetically.
They wouldn't have dropped
bro, it's not happening, bro. It's not. It's very unlikely. Casey, watching the Us Rafinha link up. Oh, Casey, are you actually at the game?
Yeah,
He might-
he's at the game. Yeah.
He's at the.
He
So,
told me he
this
was
is
at
where
the game.
at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, this is
Hey, shout
New
out
York.
Casey. Wait, Casey, send pics, man. Send pics.
No,
Man.
pause,
Send pics of
pause,
it.
pause.
Bro, Ricardo, you're 26 years old. You're not 12 years old. You're act your age, bro. Act your age, man. IFAC ring and treble season. CR7 getting away with is more dud than anything Messi has done since Javier. CR goats. Treble incoming soon. Hits will become fans. Now, guys.
So this guy's a Ronaldo fan, right? Because judging by his picture, is that Kevin Durant and Cristiano?
Yes.
He's also a snake.
And he thinks getting away with that is dud.
Yeah. Look. Let's.
To be fair, it is kind of dead.
Let's not comment on that, man. So
Jesus
final
Christ,
thing, man.
man.
Final thing we have to hear. What's it called? Z-Man. So if your club spends all this money and so forth, and you end up trophyless, what now? Because Z-Man, these are a lot of signings and this is a lot of money. Because I'm now hearing 80 mil for Bernardo Silva, which I think is bullcrap. The Bernardo Silva thing is completely bullcrap because there is no chance in hell Pep is signing Bernardo Silva because Haaland needs all the help he can get. Z-Man, are you worried that the Laporta is betting a little bit too much? Are you worried that this dude is betting a little bit too much on your future?
He's not done.
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's the fact that the only thing he's betted like was 6% of our revenue, but these signings indicate that we have to start winning trophies, bro. That's what these signings indicate. Like you can't be having a summer like this.
We win trophies.
Yeah,
it doesn't look good.
You can't be having a summer like this and not expect to win trophies and start being competitive right away. Because the way he sees it is you invest in these signings and you most likely you're going to play. The theory is most likely you're going to play better football and you're going to attract more people, which will then raise up the overall revenues because of ticket sales. I think that's the way he sees it. He sees it as an investment into the club's image. So in that sense, you sign all these players. I mean, I don't expect them to click immediately, but once they click, it's expected that these guys could compete in all competitions. It seems like that's what he's going for. Bare minimum, compete in all competitions. That's what he's going for. And to be honest with you, man, the signings we've made, bro, it's been madness. It's like every week there's a new signing announced.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
and not to mention, like, I'm interested how all these signings are gonna gel with each other.
But actually, but you know the thing about signings, do you know what I think it is? It is a combination. It's a combination of it's Barcelona and what Barca are, but also Xavi, because a lot of these guys would have grown up watching Xavi, and even if a player's quality doesn't relate to how good a manager is, I just think people view that of like, oh my gosh, it's Xavi. This guy was one of the best midfielders. He was probably like my idol growing up in a team that I loved watching. Hey, I want to play for him and actually feed off of his brain and so forth. So that combo is what is being the real attractive thing, man.
Yeah, no, it's that, and it's just like it seems like every single player he explains what he wants and the ideas that he wants from them. They all seem to be, coming through. Even Kunde said it. One of the reasons was because Xabi really convinced them, and even though Chelsea were right behind him. The same thing with Rafinha. It's like it's because the only thing about these signings that really make me excited is the fact that they're not a Coutinho, Griezmann type of signings. They're signings that clearly fit the mold of what we need. This, like with Coutinho, I was always wondering, where does he fit? He doesn't.
I
fit
always
the
said
mix
Coutinho was like, I was like,
Griezmann.
I knew you got
never
fleeced.
fitted.
I knew you got fleeced with Coutinho, man.
No, we got fleeced hard, but even Griezmann, like, he didn't fit. Like, no one knew what he's a shadow striker. We don't play with a shadow striker. It just didn't make sense to be acquiring those type of players. But these players, they all fit what we need. Like, in terms of Lewandowski, it's what we're asking for, a goal scorer. In terms of Rafinha, it's that creative outlet. Not to mention, we have injury-prone wingers like Dembele and Fati. You can't necessarily be reliant on them, because once they're gone, we're done. And this whole Bernardo Silva thing, listen, man, I don't necessarily think it's gonna go through, if I'm being honest.
No.
The way I'm looking at it is like, you look at the amount of players that Man City have. Bernardo's too crucial to these guys. Like, they don't have a like-for-like replacement. They don't have like-for-like
best player.
Yeah, and it's too close to the season. I think Man City are too sensible in order to make that happen. And just the De Jong thing, bro. That's the real question, bro. Is De Jong gonna leave?
No. Okay, in your opinion, before I come to Ricardo and Dennis, do you think De Jong leaves, or do you think he stays? Come the start of the season, see the window is short. Because my thing is that Zeman, if I was to hold a bet, I say that towards the end of it, he ends up leaving. But I could be wrong. But if I had to make a decision or choice, does he leave or does he stay? I say he leaves. But like towards the end of the window, it's like a last minute deal.
Yeah, it's like De Jong already like made a house. He's like, and it's like Xavi's not the type of dude to, like, even if he stays, he's not gonna completely bench him. We've seen that with Dembele. Like, he's not that type of manager to completely just not rely on someone, especially when you're gonna need him throughout the midfield. So I see him leaving, but I don't see us getting an adequate replacement immediately for another midfielder. So I see that occurring, but it's just a matter of like negotiate. It's just a matter of I don't see the negotiations with Man City falling through before the transfer window, before it ends. So I could definitely see De Jong leaving, but it's just like Man United are betting on him leaving, bro. Ten Hag is on his knees. He's calling him every day.
They have no alternatives.
Nah, they're twerking, bro. They're twerking hard.
They're calling him every day. And to be honest, if he doesn't leave, that would be a disaster class by Manchester United to a certain extent, because you've been chasing this guy and you've been trying to find solutions and you don't seem to have an alternative. If he ends up staying, it's just like you've been spending way too much on that signing. And it's just like I don't see Man United getting fleeced like that. To be honest, I don't see them getting fleeced like that.
I mean, they got 80 million from Maguire, so I mean, I think they're capable of getting fleeced though.
So what would you say, man? All these Barca signings, man.
I think I've been very clear that I know, I've said it before. I had KC and Z-Man kind of tell me to relax. I said we have to win a domestic double, man. We have to. I'm not saying we will, because obviously it's easier said than done, but I'm saying that's the expectation. Like, you don't sign all these guys and then not win anything. Like, Copa del Rey is not sufficient enough. Like, even just winning the league, like, okay, cool. I mean, for Xavi's sake, like, that's kind of good for him. I said this, that I don't think we're gonna win the Champions League. One, because this is always too many new players, not just new players, but first team quality players have been signed, and for this all to gel together, you kind of, if it is going to work, you're gonna need a top manager. So, and Xavi isn't that. So I don't expect with the number of signings we have made that it's gonna go that way. However, I do say that, like, we need to make at minimum the quarterfinals. If semifinals would be a good season, in my opinion, because Xavi has never coached a UCL game. So we don't know how he's going to manage, how he's going to tactically set up against the bigger sides, against managers who are probably tactically better than him, or squads that or teams that have better squads than Barcelona.
Didn't he manage against Bayern though, like that last game of the group stage?
Did he? I think he might
Yeah.
have, but
Yeah,
that
he
was like
did.
one
Yeah.
of that was like
He
one of
did.
the first games he came. So I mean, can you really judge him on that?
Because he's still because the danger here is we know that Xavi is an amazing player and a legend as a player, but they're betting a lot on Xavi.
For
Not
sure.
all great players make great managers, and I think that the danger I see here for Barca and Laporta is you're giving this guy all these players and so forth, believing that the Xavi, the amazing football mind, is now going to translate into this amazing football manager. But those things don't tend to always happen. And there's a lot of pressure on him because, as you said, you've got to win trophies. You can't,
Yeah.
if all you give me is a Copa del Rey when you've had the best transfer out of any club in the world, that ain't enough, bro.
Yeah. So, like, because I'm looking at the signings, we have signed the best goal scorer in the last 3 years, whether it's Bundesliga or not. He's done it in the Champions League as well. Ever since Dembele has gotten married, he's been a whole different man. Now, forget about the player. He's been a whole different man. Somehow he stayed, which is good because he's clearly showing his quality. Like, this might be his season where he really lives up to the potential that we have expected him. Now it's only preseason. Again, we have seen glimpses of his brilliance over the years, but yeah, I don't know. And then Rafinha looks like a solid signing. Midfield, Kessie looks good. Christensen's decent. And then the reason why I put more emphasis on the league is because you signed Jules Koundé, who is a proven La Liga player. So I don't see. I'd be surprised, to be honest, if Koundé is a flop. I'll be completely surprised because I don't see how. I can see Christensen being a flop for the team. I don't see how Koundé will. But given the signings we have had, we've made necessary signings, not statement signings. Maybe Lewandowski a little bit, but we've made necessary signings and we've given the players that Xavi has wanted. This is not a club signing. This is the manager's signing. So Laporta has clearly put a lot of faith into Xavi to deliver. And for me, like I said, a domestic double is expectation. I'm not saying we will win it because when I'm looking at our competitor, I'm sorry, like Atletico Madrid, they will. They will be there, but they'll eventually drop off.
No. They're not in the combo, man. No way.
So with Real Madrid, the thing I would give Real Madrid is because they didn't make that many signings, it could hurt them, yes, because they're an injury away from really stifling their season. But their squad hasn't really changed that much, and even the player they did sign, he's not going to drastically impact the first team. And to be fair, they signed Rudiger, who's a good defender. This is, I think, comfortably, I could say that Real Madrid is a far more balanced team. I don't know about them being a deeper team than Barcelona, which you kind of need a deep team to win the league. But Real Madrid is a more balanced team. So in a sense, I could see Real Madrid retaining their title, but
how many times have they retained their title?
They haven't retained their title since like early 2000s, I believe, which is a very long time. I could be wrong. Maybe it was in the 90s, but they're a very balanced team. So I can't take that away from them. They have the best player in the league, which is Benzema. They still have Modric quality. Casemiro, in my opinion, the best DM.
Vinny.
Vinicius, probably the biggest.
He's the best Brazilian right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But it had the best keeper as well. Ancelotti, quality guy, one of my favorite managers, and I think I think it's gonna be a good race. But I think given the summer we have to win La Liga, or else it's a failure. I can't see it any other way.
Dennis, what you saying, bro? Barca don't
So
get
we
signings, man.
got Rafinha, and then Dembele stayed, and then we got Lewandowski. So in the offensive part, great signings, great transfer market. But I was really scared that we were gonna stay with the same defensive line as we always stayed with, because it doesn't matter how great offensive you are. If you score 5 and your defensive is shit, you can concede six goals. So now when we got Koundé, we got
Koundé is a good one. Koundé is a good one.
Yeah, we got a much better squad than we had in the past seasons. Now the pressure is on Xavi. I want quarters in the Champions League minimum.
Quarters minimum. It has to be quarters minimum.
Yeah.
Because based on how good this team is and the players there, you should beat whoever you face in the second round. Quarters, that's where it gets tricky, because you could get a PSG or a Man City or a Chelsea. Then it's an L.
They try to sneak in Chelsea.
So I was speaking to Dennis. I was speaking to Dennis. Dennis.
Our weakest part in the starting 11 is probably our right back. We got Dest, who isn't quite like Champions League.
The American Jeremy Lynch.
No love for Serginho? Destinio? No love for Destinio?
The Surge?
Surge.
HH, can you check your DMs? I sent you something pretty cool.
Ricardo, stop
Is
creeping
Reece
my
James
DMs,
available,
unless
guys?
you're a female.
No, he's not
Reece
for
James
sale.
available.
Look, I have a different question.
We
Look,
can activate the 5th economic deal to make that happen.
You can't explain anything.
If you want to, bro, just
Yeah,
let us
the
just
fifth
say the
level.
word, Eric. Eric Romano, just
Will
give me things are
Xavi
happening, bro.
get sacked? That's the question. Will Xavi get sacked?
I mean,
Well, it depends. If he has an awful campaign, bro.
Pull it up, pull it up.
Definitely.
Pull it up, man. Come on, pull it up. This is how the Usos gonna be cooking this year.
That's not happening.
Come on, pull it
we
up,
want to
man.
see it, bro.
No,
The streets want to see it.
No, the streets don't want to see anything.
No, we do, man. We do.
Don't be like
Trust
that, AJ.
Greatness, man.
What's it called? Wait, core. Where a core? Where are you around?
Hey,
there?
it's still loading, bro. It's still
Okay,
loading.
still yeah. Shout out to core. It's still loading. Yes, Dennis, go for it.
I heard that Chelsea was interested in Leicester City defender Wesley Fofana.
Eric, what is
You know
your
that
view?
you know that Barca liked that post.
Eric Blue, Barca on the signings man. Eric, what if these guys end up trophyless? And Eric, do you want us to face? Do you want us to face them in the UCL? And what would happen? Eric.
Okay, look. If Barca don't want us in that UCL, man.
Yes, we do. By the
Give
way.
us Chelsea. Give us Chelsea.
Eric Romano.
No, it's
Absolute
you
Eric,
guys,
man,
you say
absolute
this,
Eric.
but guys, at the end of the day, I get that you have Rafinha and Ousmane Dembele, but between Tuchel and Xavi, who's the better manager? Who would you believe would create a better plan in the UCL to win a game? Tuchel or
Did you just
Xavi?
put create and Tuchel in the same sentence?
Yes, he did. Yes.
Solomon, did Tuchel win like?
Will
Hold up. Did Tuchel take Pietrz to their first UCL final? Did Tuchel win a UCL with Chelsea? After that, Tyrants almost ruined the whole
No,
team?
he did. But what has he done since then? Like,
Their
you have
first
to
UCL
show
final.
more improvement.
I'm pretty sure you guys won 2012.
He beats Real Madrid until the referee screwed it up.
Yeah.
Eric,
We destroyed. Look,
Barca signings.
yeah, Barca signings are very fantastic signings. A lot of good signings. Some of them are average. Some of them are good. I think the best signing is probably Lewandowski. If I'm being honest, I really wanted him at Chelsea. But with those signings, you can easily say Barcelona have had the best transfer window.
Yes.
This summer.
Yes.
So based on that and based on the size of the club, I think Barca fans can expect a double.
Wait, who was that?
Something
Who's the
to.
average signing, Eric?
No, it's okay. It's fine. So.
He wants to say Rafinha, man.
I'm not gonna name any names.
Come on, man.
but-
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So Barca don't want any top team in the. you don't want any team who has won it recently. So you don't want Madrid. You don't want any of these teams. You
We'll
know, you don't
we'll
want
take Madrid, man. We'll
Liverpool.
take Madrid.
No. You
Like,
definitely don't
no,
want Chelsea.
Ricardo Barca, you
No,
don't want
I'm
Chelsea in
staying.
the
I'm
UCL
staying
quarter.
humble,
We've
Eric.
dumped on these guys before.
You don't want Chelsea in the UCL quarter, man.
Oh, there's nothing more I want, man.
If they reach it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Look, quarters minimum. That sounds fair. You know, you should be aiming for that double. You know, Copa del Rey, La Liga. It's come on. You should be trying to get that realistically. What's the excuse not to do it?
Yeah, I feel like La Liga's
And-
going to be competitive. Yeah.
If you don't do it, Xavi needs to go. Simple as that.
Wait, I got a question. Does Tuchel need to go if he goes trophyless this season?
Oh,
If
100%,
look, I'll tell you
This-
I'll tell you what happens if Tuchel needs to go.
Eric.
So I'm not saying we have to win a trophy, okay, this season. What I will say, if we don't get top 4, if Arsenal and Spurs finish ahead of Chelsea, Tuchel has to go, man.
But Spurs and Arsenal got like a.
Wait, hold on, no. This
That's a good
this is about
possibility,
Barca.
though. That's a
This is
good
about
possibility.
Barcelona. Samuel, should Barcelona be investigated for all these signings that they're making and so forth? Are these guys gangsters?
First of all, I know I missed the first part, but
Samuel, you missed
Darwin,
a cookout, bro. It was
Think about your
a
boy
social.
Darwin, man. The great Darwin.
wait, what I'm saying is that Man City fans are real
Samuel, look,
quiet.
it's a free for all. I mean, we can speak briefly on Darwin and Haaland, and then talk about Barca's signings, man, and how they're gangsters.
Right, just a quick PSA. I do not care about the community issue. That 50p pence of a trophy, I don't even care about it. But what made me smile is that it was like you can't even write it. Luna's getting slated, absolutely slated before he hasn't even played a Prem game. Yet he came on, changed the game, got the penalty, got the goal, and guess what? Haaland misses an open goal. You can't write that. You actually cannot write that. So that put a smile to my face. I can't lie. Don Smoke, Patrick, Victor, where are you? But anyways, as I said, I don't really care about the community shield. It's just a preseason. Anyways, I'm back to Barcelona. Where are you getting your money from?
Well, do you guys not understand?
Leave. Like, no, but you know what? Is this like,
Yeah,
you know,
you
like
guys
in the
struggle with
cartoon?
reading,
It's Ziman. It's like this, like magical levers that they pull, like in these Disney movies, and
Yeah,
then
we
gold
do,
just
yeah.
appears out of nowhere, like gold, gold. So
We go to casinos and we rob them, bro. That's
there
what
we
we
go.
do. man.
Basically, casino merchants.
No, do you actually not understand?
Oh, so that's why you played it. Sam, it makes sense right now. So that
They
El
played in Las
Clasico,
Vegas. That's why they played in
it
Las
was
Vegas.
in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
There's a link. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
So you are
Yeah.
gangsters. So basically, this literally is De Niro and Joe Pesci in Casino. Oh yeah. So
No,
Sam,
do you
yeah.
actually not understand?
Hey,
Ricardo, Sam is speaking, please. Thank you.
To be honest, like let's just push away the allegations, the serious allegations that I have for Barcelona, but they've actually had a great summer spending window. I won't even lie to you.
We're not done.
Then wait, huh?
We're not done.
We're going
How?
for the Chelsea
You're
captain. We're going for
You're
the
done.
Chelsea captain himself,
Bernardo
man.
Silva
El
as well.
Capitan.
Along with Reece James, bro. Let's just.
Forget Reece James.
Do you know what's
It's
so
not
funny?
happening.
Do you know what's so funny? I saw a post about Leicester's Fofana going linked to Chelsea.
And it was like by
Fofana
Barcelona.
signs Barcelona.
No, Fofana's probably gassed too, eh? Because Fofana was probably gassed.
Oh my days. No, HH, how does it actually feel for a club to be bullying your club like this?
You got
Look, as I said, look, my thing about this is that look, it is what it is. What I said in the video is, look, Barca have all these guys. They have all these guys that are coming through, and it's based on what they've done in the past. So I'm going to hold the L because the kind of players who played for Barcelona and the kind of guy Xavi is, that's just a better pull than Chelsea has. It is what it is. But my thing, though, is what I try to explain to people is that, yes, we've held this L. Barca don't want to miss Chelsea in a UCL quarterfinal or a UCL semi.
I mean,
They don't.
I mean, will Chelsea even
but-
reach like
Oh
the
yeah, Chelsea.
round of 16?
Eric, talk to this guy.
I'm
Eric,
so
talk to him.
scared. Eric, please.
Look,
don't-
wait,
don't
hold on,
talk about
Ziman. You don't speak fluent CL. Eric,
Yeah,
Eric
I
does.
actually do. I
Eric,
speak treble.
you
to
don't
be
speak
fair, bro.
fluent seal. Eric
I
does.
speak
Eric,
treble, bro. A higher
Eric, can you
language.
please speak fluent seal to the
Yeah,
guys?
look, so I don't know what these guys think. I don't know. You just assume that you've made all these signings, so therefore you're one of the best
No,
teams
no,
in the
we're,
world
we're
now.
not making
It
assumptions.
doesn't.
You're
It
still
doesn't
better
work like
than
that.
us, Eric.
It doesn't. Zima,
Factos.
Eric, can a
You're better than
UCL
us.
can a legitimate UCL champ please talk, please? Eric, talk.
Yeah. So as I was saying, you
I mean,
guys,
that,
you
that
guys
would
need
be
to
my job.
relax. Easy. You guys need to relax. You're not there yet. You know, you're just building your way back to where you were.
Yeah.
You know, you're nowhere near where you used to be. So
I
let's
agree.
not pretend like Barca are one of the best teams right now. Chelsea are still better, like you said. That's right. And let's be honest. You don't want us. I mean,
I don't want you
Wait.
guys to lose to a rebuilding team. By the way, that's all
Wait,
I'm saying.
did
It's not
Arsenal
gonna happen,
slap Chelsea? Am I going crazy?
what game was that? Can you remind me the name of that match? What was that match called?
I mean, did
The
you
Orlando
lose to an
Cup.
MLS team by any chance?
It was an
Was
Orlando Cup.
Was there an
Okay,
MLS team?
but Eric, you know that I try and ride with Chelsea and so forth. I go to the bridge and everything. But Eric, this is the crap
Wait,
that's
you're
your
allowed
fan
at the
base.
bridge, or-
Eric, Solomon, relax. And so I have to go during the night,
He has
so
to
they
take
can't
an
see me.
Uber, bro. He
So
can't-
I
he
can
can't take the
blend in
train.
camouflage. So Eric, my thing is this: can you please can you explain why your fan base is doing this crap?
But HH, you don't even know him.
Why?
It could be good.
Okay, no. Eric, why is welcome to Chelsea trending?
Hey, he
And
is
why
Latino,
are they
man. You make him
saying
saucy.
only 18 years old, unreal potential? You see, Eric, it's these kinds of fans that make me sick.
No, but he's not. You have to understand what kind of signing this is. He's not going to come into the first team. This is a signing for the future. We do that a lot. So I don't think you need to. Like, if you're someone who doesn't care about the youth, just forget it. Just ignore it. Pretend like it doesn't exist. This is normal. We've been doing this for a while, man. Look, for me, I think we need to. Well, we know we need to make some more signings, but look, your guy told B, man. I don't know what he's doing. You mentioned about Kunde.
Someone play that
Wait,
clip, bro. Someone
wait,
play that clip.
Eric, when did he become HH's guy? Wasn't he your guy? Like,
No,
when did
no,
you
he wasn't.
transfer?
Ziman said to me, Eric, he was your guy though. Eric,
No,
he was the
wasn't.
guy.
No,
So
it
don't
wasn't.
start.
There's no proof of that. You know, I can't prove it. Yeah. So look.
Eric, there's a lot of
So
proof involving you, by the way.
no, easy. Look, I don't even want to think about that right now because I never claimed anything. You are the guys who called me Mr. Romano.
Eric, they're
Eric
calling
Romano.
you Eric Romano right now. That's like your new name, Eric
Look,
Zone.
you asked- cool. That's fine.
Actually, Eric, do you prefer Eric Zone or Eric Romano? Which sounds better?
Absolute Eric.
Eric, absolute Eric. That's the best one. Yeah, absolute
Yeah,
Eric.
absolute Eric.
Eric Romano does roll off the tongue very nicely.
No, absolute Eric, bro.
That actually made me laugh. That one. Yeah, look, Kunde for me, I don't think Kunde. We miss out on him because of Barca. Because Barca are a bigger club. I don't think that's what happened.
No, but let me be real.
No, we are a bigger
Koulibaly
club.
looks nice. Koulibaly look like now in this game. Koulibaly he looks nice, bro.
Look,
That guy
Koulibaly
looks nice.
Koulibaly is fantastic. Honestly, for me, he's fantastic. I'm really I'm over the moon with that side. That was if you ask me who the number one choice would be, I would say Koulibaly. If we get Skriniar as well, I mean, we're looking good, man. We're looking very good, honestly. Skriniar, wing back, midfielder, let's go.
What about the attack? though? What about the attack?
I'm just looking at Eric Romano in the chat. Hold on, let me look at this does, man. Sulma about the attack, Lord only knows. Alps, HH, Gerard Romero is 8 out of 8. Silva, has Gerard Romero said Silva to Barca? Has he tweeted that out?
He hasn't tweeted the things that happening.
He said it's getting hot. I don't know what
Oh
that
yeah,
means. He
yeah,
said
yeah,
it's getting hot.
yeah.
Oh man, that guy is wild, man. Look, if that's were to happen, then bro, I don't even know, man. Like guys, no, if Barca gets Silva, like that's messed up. That
No,
was
then the pressure.
It's
Then the
but-
pressure.
To be fair, it depends on Frankie, bro. That's what it depends on.
And I believe Frankie goes, but he goes like on the last day, which
Yeah,
means there's
yeah,
not
yeah.
enough time for you to
There's
get
no time.
Bernardo.
Yeah, there's no time. Yeah, Man City aren't gonna accept that because
QC8, Trashlona signings, but can't register. # corruption. Now, I was watching ESPN FC, and they said that look, it'll be done. That this whole thing about that Barca won't make signings if they knew that they couldn't register these players. So they're like, look, it will
Tebas
be
gonna
done.
pop off.
Who's gonna pop off?
Tebas.
Well, if they just offer him some money under the table, I
No,
definitely don't.
Tebas
Bro,
is
they
a
could
Real
just
Madrid
assassinate
fan,
him,
bro. That guy has no loyalty to Barca, bro.
But everybody has loyalty to money. In the words of $1 Million Man Teddy Biasi, everyone has a price.
No, I think he's also part
What's
of the.
Reece James' price, HH?
Yeah, what's Reece James' price? We'll pay it because we
As
can't pay
200
for
and-
anything else apparently right
No,
now.
I'll tell- no,
No,
he-
Eric, there's no
no,
price. He's signing a blood contract. As 20K. Now, Osasuna, if you want a price for Mounts, can you do 45 mil?
There's no price for Mounts. There's no price for
I
Mounts.
will
There's no price for
Mount's
literally. Okay, how do I say this? We can do a
45,
swap deal for
47.
Mount, and we will give you what's his name, Luka Jovic.
Asensio.
That's rude. That's
As
rude. That's very rude.
As 20K. Barca has a squad to win everything, but problem is they have a small team mentality. Alba crying at halftime when Barca had a 2-goal advantage.
That is true. That
Yeah.
is true. Yeah.
That is true. That is
No,
true.
no, no, no,
There's
no.
some
I mean,
people that are mentally blocked.
that's why that you have to. Javi has to change the whole psychology of the whole team, and I really revamp the entire team. Like for me, I told you, like that's Liverpool corner taking quickly is it's broke a whole fan base. Like I'm still searching for Egbo Hero because I believe that's game.
Core, man.
No, you see, that's game I believe stopped Egbo Hero from being a football fan.
He became a
that's how
NASCAR fan, HH. He's a NASCAR fan.
Kelvin
You guys know how
Kelvin
NASCAR
Tahiro.
actually was created.
Wait, hold on. Kelvin's a hero. If Man United are playing at home and Harry Maguire is in defense, then that's not Old Trafford. That is a shooting range. Maguire is Eddie Gordo from Tekken doing Capoeira X. Zero Zad's ankles are made of Weetabix. Zad's hold on. Zad's ankles are not made of Weetabix. Zad is going through a moment.
Wait, is he
of
injured
depression.
again?
I hope.
I mean, he was looking fit,
Also,
though,
as long
HH,
as
I'll
he's
be
fit, no offense to Real Madrid and everything, as long as he's fit for the World Cup, I'm happy. Here's the thing, though, guys: is Harry Maguire still going to face charges for being a criminal in
Easy.
Greece?
In Greece, no, he's not.
Eric, what do you mean by easy? Like he committed like a crime, and he should face the.
Allegedly,
I'm pretty sure Kelvin Tahiro is the opposition lawyer.
Speaking of crime,
No, he's
Peters
probably the guy
assaulted him,
prosecuting.
man.
Guys, tomorrow we'll be here to do a overall EPL season preview and so forth. I'd like to
Chelsea aren't
wish
getting top
everyone.
I'm just saying.
Clip that.
I would laugh if Chelsea end up winning. Well,
Wait, what about? Are you gonna
Wait.
have like Saturday and Sunday reviews of the Arsenal documentary? Are we gonna go episode by episode where we break down what we?
That's a Monday night thing.
We'll have a nice roundabout review of the whole thing. No, that should be fun. So, guys,
Wait, HH, I wanted to come on and say something about Haaland.
Oh, so now Darwin,
yeah,
Haaland, and so forth. And
Oh,
will be
shout out to
answer.
PSV, man. Shout out to PSV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Xavi
You got that
Simone,
dub.
man.
Yeah. So I think that Haaland is going to score less goals than Timo Werner.
Wow.
Well, that's no. Listen, do you know why that's weird?
That's a bit crazy.
That's not. So now that's Bomb is leaving this summer.
And that's
So-
what I mean. He's
I
going
hope
to
he is.
Serie A, and he's going to pop up in Serie A because of Serie A tax.
Also, who scores more goals, Charles Darwin or the Land, in the Premier League? EPL alone, only EPL.
They both get like 10 each.
Hedges, I think you have to call
Like,
it.
they're both garbage. They're both garbage.
I think you have to call him Timberland from now on, man.
No,
until he
genuinely.
improves.
Did you see the way Darwin even scored that goal? Like the way he just kicks the ball, the
Also,
way he
so
heads
now-
the ball, it literally doesn't look like he's played football before.
Also, so now, the days of Shevchenko, Henry, Batistuta, and so forth, those guys, those we have declined in terms
Bro,
of the
Van
quality of
Persie is
strike.
an improvement on this.
No, Van Persie.
Bro,
was
Van
very-
Persie's good.
Van Persie was damn
Exactly.
good.
And Van
But
Persie was considered what?
But
A
HH,
good striker.
Not all.
Yeah.
Not all.
Not
all
a
young
great
strikers
striker.
are like that. HH. Not all young strikers are like that. I mean, we have Broja, right? The striker for Chelsea.
So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in to this whole thing. Shout out to everyone in there, and we should be back here
Oh,
on
Broja.
Sunday
My bad,
for an
Broja.
EPL
Broja.
season.
Oh, Broja.
Who is the center back again?
Season preview, and I pray that Barcelona end up
Oh, yeah,
trophyless.
Kobo.
I pray Barca end up trophyless. You hear that, Ricardo? You bomb.